Wee!
And there's a broken vertebrae.
We're live.
Hey, Internet. What's going on? This is the closer. What's happening,
Hello,
everybody?
YouTube.
Hello, YouTubes. What's happening? It's the YouTubes, the me tubes, the us tubes, the them tubes, the they tubes, well, the non-binary tubes, I guess.
The him, she, him.
Yeah.
Him,
I,
her.
It.
Somebody, I saw a clip of something the other day, and it was somebody asking. It was like a roving reporter kind of thing, and they were going around asking people, what exactly does non-binary mean? And people are just like, and like did a whole bunch of them, and nobody really knew what it was. And they're like, it means that they, or they're fluid gender, they're gender fluid or whatever. And what was gender fluid mean? And like that means they can decide their gender depending on the day or how they feel. And people are just like, really? The look on some people's faces, they're just like, what? What do you mean?
I know there's a guy that that comes on YouTube that talks about the news stuff, right? But he does it real comedic. He comes out like, "Hi, I'm with the U.S. military. I identify as a 4-star general."
Yeah, right.
I was like, "What the heck?" Then that was funny the way he said that.
Defense Dad says there's no food in the green room. Poor planning for a chef. Moo ate it all. I mean, what the hell? I mean, I can't. I can only have so much stuff,
We got Italian food for dinner, but still.
All the pigs on a blanket are gone.
Then he's complaining that we need to sell the light bulbs to pay for the Coors Party Ball. You can have one. You can have beer or illumination, but not both.
Party balls.
It wasn't even a black light. It was scary.
Is that like a cheese ball?
Sorta. Cheese balls
only more fermented and a lot more liquid.
True. So
You're being night strike, by the way.
Yeah, I saw he went live, was doing some test or something. I didn't know what it was. So there wasn't a ton in the news this week that was new, basically. You know what I mean? It's most of it's the same old stuff. Other than we need to start the sales of F-15s and nukes they're just flying off the shelves because of
PSA.
Yeah, call PSA. I heard you can get a nuke and 10 PMags for like $18 million now, which that's a good deal.
Imagine my embarrassment. I bought an F-14 before he made the announcement.
Well, I mean,
you
it's
get
not
an F-15 second gen.
I mean, I will say it's not as capable as the 15, but come on, I mean, it's that classic swing wing design. You can't go wrong with it. But plus, with your condition, you kind of need a co-pilot to say, "Hey, those aren't the high beams; that's the lasers."
Well, my condition is I'm too fat to fit in the cockpit. I mean, really, that's all there is to it.
No, I mean, those Phoenix missiles weigh a ton or more. I'm pretty sure we could put you on one of the pylons and just a microphone saying, "Go left, go right, no, the other right. Quit making me sick. I can't open my beer."
It's just bright lights coming at me. You're like stars, so whatever.
I think the best we're gonna do is if somebody builds like a biplane like the olden times and tries to fly it like in one of those Red Bull races. I don't think we're gonna get any more sophisticated than that.
What if
I volunteer Faust to be used as ballast?
I'm in. I'm good at laying still.
And if you bought like an old jet or something, just vacuum seal it and bury it, and that way if the shit hits the fan, you just dig it up and you got it. No big deal.
Yep.
Yeah, but those size of vacuum sealed bags are outrageous.
That's what the Iraqis did.
Once I get my F4 Phantom off the trickle charger and off the engines,
the trickle charger.
Well, yeah, it's been a while, man. It's in storage.
Yeah.
The Iraqis buried a bunch of MiGs in the sand.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Well, in the sand, I mean, would you even have to worry about it too much? It's so dry. I don't know. Is it?
Well, as long as you could keep it out of the engines, because those things are built to such high tolerances. Any grit in there will just
true.
You turn it on, well,
yeah,
that's done. Where's the next one?
Yeah. Now it's now it's surface to air fire. It can't fly. That's a good idea. Just bury yourself one for later, and then you're good to go. And then when things get ugly, you got there at a shovel. You dig up your fighter jet, and you're good to go.
However, due to recent experiences as today, if you live in a climate where the ground gets very dry and windburnt, I would suggest you plant a vegetable garden over it so the ground stays softened enough so you don't spend 3 weeks trying to dig it up like busting concrete.
That's a great idea.
You need a one of those armories like in Terminator 2. Remember, like Sarah Connor had that little pit, cinder block, but it was covered with the sand. It was awesome.
If you,
they don't have one of those.
I would say this. I guess if it's really getting that ugly that you have to dig up a fighter jet, then you could probably just go steal like some excavating equipment or something to dig it up with. I don't think if it's that bad, I don't think they're going to mind.
Look, just go down to United Rentals, say, yes, my name is Scott Manley. I have perfect credit, and I would like to buy your largest excavator, please.
Scott Manley. I'm Scott Manley. Wes Mantooth. Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. Skylar. Skylar. I was harassing Calaveras today, and I mentioned Skylar, and he's like, Skylar? What are you talking about, Skylar? I was like, you son of a bitch. Don't watch the show? You don't know who Skylar is?
That cucumber.
Cucumber.
You don't know it.
Communist cucumber.
I must have missed G23. G23, I'll send you a link here. Hold on.
I think he's Skylar.
Skylar. Your name is
Skylar. Skylar.
I must have missed you on the Linkosaurus.
Accidentally, on purpose.
Missing link, G23. What are you talking about?
No way.
Got lost in the mail.
Yeah, right? There we go.
No, Ozzy, I'm afraid that the A10 won't quite be as good. Now, if you have a couple of friends with F-15s and they can fly Overwatch for you, yes, that A10 will be gold. But they're getting on in years, so you might actually be able to flip it around to the Army for part of their... Alexa, order 55-gallon drum, KY, his and hers personal care.
Repeat.
Alexa, order 15 pepperoni pizzas.
Uh-oh.
You make
And I hit the wrong button.
nice little new. Alexa, fart.
Oh.
Midnight canceled himself.
He called himself now.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
And he's back.
So I'll tell you what.
Feedback from you.
It kind of reminded me of last weekend when you were talking and then all of a sudden, boop, you drop because your internet. Your
my internet fucking died. Right. Yeah. Right in the middle of like a sentence. I hate the fact. One of the things that does kind of suck is like the leave studio button is right below mute and stop camera. I hate that.
I did that on
Who
B11
designed that,
yesterday morning.
Yeah. Let me get my stuff. There we go. Okay. So, George, what's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. Pretty good. It's doing all right. Thanks for the invite. Got to do a couple things today. Play a little bit on the Xbox. I was playing a game called Counter-Strike. You get to play either the good guys or bad guys. You defuse bombs or rescue hostages and stuff. So it's a pretty good game. You get addicted after a while, man.
Counter-Strike, is that like when Night Strike goes to the kitchen?
Yeah. That's like when he goes and reaches for a sandwich in the refrigerator and you just hit his hand. Counter-Strike.
Mm-hmm. Or when he listens to this and goes Super Saiyan, grabs the counter from behind him and uses it to beat us. And not in the way that we might enjoy. I'm talking like driving us into the ground like 10 poles. Wile E. Coyote style.
Not in that ground at your place, apparently. It's
Nope.
like fucking concrete. So what's going on with you, Ape? What's new? Other than playing in the dirt.
Playing in the dirt, getting my yearly dose of sun radiation in one course of one day. Not a whole lot. Oh, I do have a bone to pick with your manager, Mr. Tactical Pancakes. I have a bone to pick with the king of the Travi.
Uh-oh. What do you do now?
One of his videos came up on my recommended list just as Prime Day was getting done doing. So I ended up buying something that he recommended.
Well, what hasn't he recommended, though?
Hey man, I bought a machete just because I was on his shows yesterday. So
Machete kills.
Mm-hmm. Machete
you
lives.
can't go wrong with a $15 machete from Amazon, right?
Machete doesn't text.
Unless until the front until it breaks off and buries itself in your forehead. Yeah, that's okay.
Look, if you're in a position to where it can bury itself in your forehead, you are using it wrong.
That's true.
Did you ever? I'm sure you guys have seen it, but did you ever see that old clip from like the Home Shopping Network style knife show thing where the guy takes the sword and then he bangs it on the table and it breaks off and comes back and like stabs him in the neck?
No.
He bled
That
pretty
shit's
good.
hilarious.
We may need
Karma.
emergency services here.
Yeah.
We may need emergency medical transportation.
You're like, this thing is built strong. Bing, bing. And here it go. Ching. It flies back and hits him in the neck.
Yeah, it was probably
but not
stainless
strong.
steel, man. And
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
if it gets longer than a foot, you know, that thing just breaks. You can't
Mhm.
make swords out of stainless steel unless it's just a wall hanger. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
you
gonna
hit
go
something
next
with
to
it,
my-
it's gonna break.
It's gonna go right next to my $20 katana that sits in the closet just for the fun of it.
Yeah. Well, I guess if when the zombies show up, you just give that to somebody that you don't like, and it'll give them the confidence they need to go try and cut up zombies,
Well, I can't
But
spend
not
real
the-
money on cutlery. I got to spend it on guns. I mean, come on. Now.
but not the durability, right?
It's gonna be like in that movie, Paul. You know, you can't buy that. That's too expensive. You know, the economy is bad. You know, it's gonna break the first time you use it. When am I ever gonna use it? And then the guy uses it and it breaks. See, I told you, false economy. Man, movie Paul is funny.
Hey, hang on. Doing
Speaking
a
of
voice
Moo,
11. Hang on 1 second here.
movies, what's going on, Moo?
I know all those binary talks got me crazy.
Whoa! Holy moly! Is that what I think it is?
Peanut butter and jelly time?
Yeah. Nothing much. Just hanging out, waiting for the closer.
Don't fill up the daughter's rear bumper in her car with that. It would be
Any part of the car for that matter.
Oh my!
That's what you should tell her. You'd be like, I filled up some of your car with tannerite. Don't get in any more accidents, and she'll be a little more careful. Yeah.
Falls off. Boom.
It's really funny because my son was telling jokes the other day, and I was thinking like, jokes change a lot when you get older. And not that goofy, stupid jokes aren't still funny, but like some of the, you got to be a little bit more careful because, like, you can't really do mom jokes and stuff like that when you're older because it's like, parents are getting older. You might not have your mom around anymore. Your mom dies or something like that.
Yeah.
And I asked Moo if I texted Moo. I was like, hey, he was running late. I was like, hey, are you coming? He says, yeah, and your mom. And I was like, oh, man.
How'd you rehydrate her?
Yeah, right?
And he goes, my mom's dead. He goes, yeah, so is mine.
And my mom's not dead. Joke's on you. Ha, your mom's dead. Yeah.
Wait, your mom's dead? That would explain the less than satisfactory experience.
So, yeah, I thought it was funny because, like, literally yesterday I was just thinking about that. And then he texted that. I was like, see what happens?
We're all here to, educate the little ones. They are our future.
Edumify. That's right. Edumify. Yeah.
Of education. Yeah.
Defense Dad, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, not much. Today is my first day back to work after being on vacation for a week.
Oh, yeah?
Cool.
Going back to work after being off for a week sucks.
Yeah, it blows.
Yeah.
That first day back's a real son of a bitch, man.
On a serious note, so we were in downtown Homiha today, or Friday, and we were doing the touristy thing, and for the first time in my life, I thought I was actually going to have to pull my gun for a minute.
Oh, man.
There was a literal crazy dude running down, just smashing stuff down, running down the street, breaking stuff at the restaurants, and he got within 20 feet of me and my daughter with a broken beer bottle.
Oh, nice.
We hightailed it between a few cars, but the hand was on the gun. It was not a cool situation.
Yeah.
During the College World Series.
Maybe he wasn't crazy. He was just in college.
He was flat. He was a. I mean, it's kind of sad. He was a crazy homeless person, but the point is, sometimes my family asks me why I feel I need to carry a gun. That's a good reason.
Yeah,
because an F-15 won't fit in your backpack.
I know.
I mean, it will, but it's a bitch to put it back together.
Or nuke missile.
I put some wheels in motion. You're going to get a chance to get some retribution from Travis.
So, other than going to Omaha and causing a ruckus, Foss, what's going on with you?
Oh, not much. It was over helping Night Strike. I guess he's been working on the gun tube, so he's doing a test stream. So I was over there making fun of him. Decided to come over here and make fun of you.
Hey, you gotta do the best that you can do with the best that you got.
That's right. Pick the low hanging fruit first.
If making fun of stuff is your thing, and you're damn good at it, Foss. I love it.
Other than that, just been sweaty ball weather here. Hit like 100.
Yeah, you're on that.
The sweaty balls.
Texas weather, man. Texas summer weather. Oh my!
I did put out a video today. Whole grips for my Model 360.
Oh, nice.
But just a short one. That's been about it.
And yeah, Calaveras, I actually pulled it up as soon as you typed it in there. I Googled it and pulled it up. So we'll talk about that. HR 3740. Actually, when I Googled HR 3740, a blender came up, so I had to go down a couple.
Like one of those regular pleb blenders or one of those fancy immersion sous vide blenders?
No, it was just like a tabletop blender. Nothing too crazy. I don't know.
A good one, like a blend tech, or
the ones that make smoothies.
Just a regular old blender.
Well, a blend tech will blend anything. Golf balls, golf clubs.
I'll tell you what, Vitamix makes some gnarly shit too. Have you guys ever seen the ones that you can cook in also?
No.
That's
The Vitamix ones?
Have you seen the videos? Will it blend?
No, but I've heard about them.
Why would you cook the margarita, man? What else do you use a blender for?
Well,
big beef stew.
People use them for soups and sauces and stuff
watched
like that.
The infomercial on the Bassomatic.
Yeah, the Bassomatic. I remember that.
Good bass.
Yeah. But you can put all the ingredients in there and it heats up and you can actually cook in it, and then blend it right up in there and then pour it straight out. They're fucking expensive. I don't know how much they are.
Sounds like witchcraft.
Yeah.
Sounds like a washing machine, but a blender. Or not washing machine, dishwasher.
Let me see if I
heating
can.
element.
Yeah,
We
so you
like
just
to do
couldn't
it
cook
every
it
night on time.
in a cheap garage sale pot, then pour it in your blender and then blend it up and pour it out.
Hey man, don't be talking about garage sale pot. This is not that kind of show.
Hey man.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Hey man,
It's not here.
This one you have to pick out your own seeds and stems.
You don't like the hippie grenades?
Nobody got time for that. I got bronchitis.
I got bronchitis. I ain't got time for that. I was like, oh Lord.
Somebody's barbecuing. I came downstairs to get a cold pop.
Instapot has one.
well, what does Instapot not have one of?
See, still talking about this pot thing.
Instapot, yeah, right?
It's the pot.
Instapot. Julio, get the strap.
I made ribs in the Instapot.
Ooh, those are good.
I have the air
This
fryer.
this one's super cheap though, so I wouldn't trust it for very long. The ones that came out years ago were really super expensive. I think Vitamix did it.
Well, you could just take a regular blender and do it prison style, and just put electric current through it when it's.
Well, if you have a glass pitcher, yeah, you could just wrap it with something and heat it that way. As long as it's, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I can't find who it was now. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing to Google. I can't remember. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Vitamix. This might be it. No, this isn't it. Vitamix. Fucking Vitamix is so expensive. I was actually looking at blenders today, and damn, they are expensive. Some of them.
Yeah.
For personal or for the restaurant?
The restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
I wasn't joking though. For my personal, I like my Ninja, but you know what? If you're gonna call it Ninja, it's really loud.
Well, that's how you know
Yeah.
it's got the power. If it's not chooching at all those full rippums making all that noise, you know all the angry pixies ain't doing their work.
I know, but Ninjas are supposed to be dead quiet, man. That's not a great name for a blender.
Yeah, it's supposed to be quiet, swift, deadly.
Well, if it was too quiet, some idiot would think it was broken, open it up, try and stick their hand in it to wind up the spring in it, and they lose their finger, and there you go, lawsuit.
I mean, as noisy as it is, they should call it fat white guy with the beard, but that probably wouldn't sell as well.
Yeah.
Fat and chunky.
Didn't let it chooch long enough.
Mm-hmm.
Chooch?
Did you see his last one, Ape, with the different penetrating oils?
No, the last one I watched, he was making those brass scales for that big screwdriver.
Yep, it's right after that one.
Okay.
Yeah, did you just say penetrating oils?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have not looked on.
He didn't try spit
on the confusers at all today with stuff I had to be doing.
Ozzy got a new gun coming. Ozzy, I forget. I think you did say on like Early Watch or something that what you ordered, but I don't remember what it was.
Ozzy's got a gun.
Oh man!
Didn't he get? Oh, he was a Rock Island 1911 10mm, wasn't it?
Very nice.
Wasn't that awesome?
Might have been. That's cool.
Everybody should run.
You know, my only complaint about my Rock Island 1911 is the safety's
You
awful
can't get
light.
anybody but
So
one.
if I was going to carry that with one hot in the chamber, I'd want a stronger detent on it.
Yeah,
That's my only complaint. It's a really good gun, but I don't carry 1911, so it's kind of a moot point. But if I were to carry it, that safety comes off awful easy on that thing.
Just so you can shoot faster.
Biden administration launches firearms trafficking strike forces in liberal cities. This fucking guy, this gun here, and I know that it looks like a Spikes, but it's not a Spikes Tactical, but I don't know what that decal is there. This guy's got more shit on this gun.
biohazard.
Yeah, it's like a biohazard thing. I thought it was a Spikes Tactical thing, but I knew it wasn't. This guy's got more handguards and foregrips than he knows what to do with. Got the angled foregrip, got the little stubby grip, you got the all sorts of stuff there. And then was that SKS?
Oh, I've never seen that one before.
And then
That's
H&K knockoff or something.
that might be one of the Walther 22s.
Because
I've got that exact model.
Small, like a Ruger with a light on it, a SV. I don't know if that's a Millennium. It might even be a Millennium Smith & Wesson or an SV. It looks like something big in the background. It looks like a Desert Eagle, but I don't know if it is on the bottom row there.
That could just be a long slide 1911, maybe.
Can you weld it back up or no?
Looks like a 1911.
Enhance.
Yeah, let's see here.
Enhance.
Where? Why didn't it? Why did it not open up?
Because you didn't say the magic word.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not. How do you blow it up? I don't remember how to do that.
Right click, open image in tab, and then I think it's switch over to that tab, and then it's Control plus to zoom in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. It's not a very good picture.
Moo hit the wrong hole button.
It's not very. It's not a very. It gets fuzzy when you open it up, but yeah, it might be a 1911. I don't know. I just always like to look at the kind of shit that they bring in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That second row, that looks like a little 238 or something like that. Little pocket 1911 style, or like a Kimber 911 or something like that.
Yeah, it's not a 238. Trigger guard's wrong.
Yeah, the trigger guard is pretty big, isn't it?
Considering I'm sitting here staring at my 938.
You know that that G36 back there, the one on the left. I wonder if it's at one of those 22 kits from.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Archangel. It looks like an Archangel clamshell kit that you put over like a 22, like a Ruger 1022 and something. That's what it looked like.
But the Department of Justice on Tuesday announced it will use strike forces to go after illegal firearms trafficking in major U.S. cities. It's to be launched in 30 days.
Themselves?
I guess. New York, L.A., Chicago, D.C., San Francisco, and their respective metropolitan areas. The Bureau of ATF will coordinate with designated U.S. attorneys to target firearms trafficking corridors, according to news release from the Justice Department. They won't be limited to those areas. They will share information and other ways collaborate across districts. So they're going to, I don't know.
Uh-oh, your boss is in the back room.
Uh-oh.
No.
You're going to go to Chicago and Los Angeles? That's like...
The big boss man.
Mm-hmm.
The big boss man is
Who's coming after me? Who's coming after me? What firearms trafficking are you talking about?
Defense Dad's mad at you. Defense Dad's mad at you, and he called Biden, and they're gonna do firearms strike forces in Nebraska for all 47 of its residents. So you're
wouldn't be surprised. Well, we got a lot of places out here where nobody can hear you scream, so they're gonna have to find me first.
Some people bury firearms. Other people's just strap them to cows and let them meander around until they're.
So yeah, people like smuggle cocaine. You know, we just shove our weapons down our cows' throats. So yeah.
Hey man,
you can get a good look at a 1911 by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but I'd rather take the butcher's word for it.
That's a good one. What movie is that?
Yeah. That's from Tommy Boy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Callahan brake pads.
Housekeeping.
I want to guarantee on the box.
who's your favorite little rascal?
Is it Spanky?
Your favorite comedian, Buddy Wackett.
What's your favorite baseball team? The Yankees.
Rudo.
You know, there's
Rudo.
Player. He's a person's name.
Those are Z's. So here's So here is she not okay. Smith & Wesson is redoing their M&P, their rifle. M&P 15T2, Terminator 2. I don't think it stands for Terminator 2, but
Travi.
Yeah, 2 Travi. Yeah, that's right.
T11. It's the T11.
Yeah, T11. So yeah. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure what they've done with it. I skimmed over this. It's got M-lock.
More vertical foregrip on it, like more
yeah,
upright.
it's got,
Or, not
yeah, it's
foregrip,
got the
pistol
more
grip.
Yeah, pistol grip, and it's got different flash hider on it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's got a mag pull stock too. That's the basic CTR stock. Yeah, CTR stock. I don't know. I mean, I will say this. Oh, and it's got a flat trigger. I did see that. And they basically just said, we set out to include some of the latest features that consumers demand in a high-end MSR, a full-length handguard, flat-face trigger, ambidextrous controls, and more. The MP15T2 delivers premium enhancements in a high-performance modern sporting rifle. And the only reason I pulled this up was, it's pretty cool to see. It's really cool when I guess you can consider Smith, an MMP-15 budget rifle, or a middle of the road rifle, when they start actually trying to do things that people like and people want. So I just thought that was pretty cool. And I don't know what kind of trigger it has in it, what kind of trigger assembly, what kind of package it has, but having the flat face is pretty cool. It's pretty neat. I just whenever I see a company do something like this, I kind of like to talk about it a little bit and be like, hey, this is neat, because it shows that they're listening to people, and they look at the market and they see what's going on, and they're like, you know what, we can offer something like that. Let's do it. So
And that flash hider looks a little different too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look at the pistol grip. The pistol grip filed after an MP pistol.
Yeah, it looks
Yep.
just like
That's nice.
Yeah.
That
They're
flash
taking
hider
the-
almost.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say the flash hider almost looks like looks like a Ruger mini one or something like that. Rather
Yeah, it looks
than
like a
traditional
Ruger
bird cage.
flash device.
Yeah. Go ahead, Defense.
I was just going to say they're doing what they're doing. The formula they've proven works on their Shield Plus here recently. Take something existing that sells well, people love, and they're just modernizing it a bit, so they don't have to come up with a whole new gun. That's good marketing, especially right now.
Although I will say this, I just got down here. The MSRP is $1,372.
Dang.
Oof,
That's a lot.
I don't like
that's
that
a lot of
anymore.
money. That's a lot of
especially
money.
when the M&P rifles were around 5 to 6-ish.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, they were in the 5s for a while.
They're about $100 more,
When-
like a PSA for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it comes with the flip up sights, which is nice, but
Yeah, if they're
and it's a
Magpul,
it's
that's
a
about
16
$100.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a hell of a lot of upgrade. Now it would be interesting to see what they did with the trigger. If they did an upgraded trigger,
Like a
everything,
Geisley
or
or
just put a
something, did
flat
they say?
face. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. It doesn't say much about it.
He just says flat trigger.
Comes with standard with a Radian Raptor LT charging handle. So it's got an upgraded charging handle too. I will say this: that's a lot of money. If it's just that kind of stuff. If they upgraded the whole trigger, if it, like you said, if it has a Geisley trigger in it or something like that, okay. But I don't know about $1,300.
Well, I mean, the stock's about 60. I mean, really, there's only about 1, 2, like maybe $350 worth of upgrades on that versus a regular. Maybe that handguard could be $150, depending on who makes it. If it's like a Midwest Industries or something, but if you're looking at $1,000 buy-in on something, I mean, if it's $999, that's better. But if that thing's going for $1,300, I'm sorry, I'll go buy a Bravo company instead.
Yeah,
Yep.
or do some of the upgrades yourself.
I put a M&P lower parts kit in one of my rifles. I don't know if it's the same as they're using in this one. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
I mean, it works, runs fine, but the Magpul enhanced lower parts kit was smoother, felt better.
Yeah. I know this. They're doing a 5R rifling too. It's a button rifling, which, I mean, again, in a 16-inch, AR, that's great, but is that going to matter to anybody? I mean, I don't give a shit. I mean, I like the fact that my 308, my bolt rifle has a 5R button rifling because, I want it for accuracy, but I don't know so much in a 16-inch sporting rifle,
Mm-hmm.
But hey,
But
let's
it's a
see.
point of differentiation to have the extra money.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of companies do offer higher end products, knowing that they're not going to, even with knowing that they probably won't sell a ton of them, but it does bring them into the market, and it gives them some value, some worth. If you're just doing budget stuff, like if that's all you offer, sometimes that's all you're known for, and sometimes people don't take you seriously. It's like that with anything, not just guns. It's like that with anything. If all you do is cheap stuff, sometimes that's all you're known for is cheap stuff, and people associate bottom rung prices with poor quality, which isn't always true. But you start offering something, more expensive, and all of a sudden your worth goes up a little bit. I can see that.
I can also see it selling well to all these newer gun owners that are buying. Let's be honest, they're buying based on looks because they don't know anything yet.
Well, I can see that too.
Money.
Yeah, I can see that too. There's an awful lot of people watching, videos, and they see flat face triggers, and they see like M-Lock, and they see all this, Magpul, just the name Magpul. Even though we look at that stock and we're like, okay, that's like the most basic Magpul stock you can buy. A couple of years ago, before I really learned much, just hearing that it was Magpul made me like, oh, that's cool. Okay, Magpul's cool. I know that. I don't know anything about it, but I know Magpul's cool, right? So, yeah. And they are trying to
the other stock before, the car stock that you used to get before. But I mean, there are so many stocks out there that you can choose, whatever you like.
Yeah. This, to me, like if I was putting a rifle together, which I did, I put my pistol over together, so I did a pistol brace. But if I was doing a rifle, if I was building a rifle, this would be what I consider like the bottom level stock that I would put on it. Like, 'cause it's nice, it does a good job, they're really good. But if I wanted to, spend, on a budget, this is what I would buy. So that doesn't really lift it up all that much.
Well, that stock is a step up from the basic MOE, though. The CTR's got that little lock lever on the back, but we're only talking like an extra $20. But now, don't forget, remember 5 or 6 years ago, Ruger had the SR556. I don't even know if they make that anymore, and that was like a $1,300 AR. It had a middling gas system on it, and it was like it was a little bit, better version of, well, not better, but a more enhanced version of their basic carbine. Mm-hmm. So, which was like about 1,000 or 800 or something like that. So the
SR556 was their piston AR, and that was their first foray into the AR marketing. Yes, it was at the time, like about 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was
was a $1,300 to $1,500 rifle, but it wasn't just here's a part from here, here's a part from there. This is everything from the lower up was all their design, with the heavy fluted chrome barrel, with the, at the time, Troy branding on the quad rail, on the flip up iron sights and all that, and the Hogue grip. There was a lot of stuff in it, but clearly it wasn't popular enough to maintain business. And what they're doing now is their AR 5.56s, and those seem to be reasonably successful for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they've held true as far as their pricing. They haven't, they're pretty reasonably priced still. I mean, comparative to everything else. I mean, they went up just like everything else, but they never went crazy.
Abe, I got a question for Abe. What was it that I caused you to spend money on? What was the controversy about?
Oh, you, Mr. Shill for for Interstart battery power systems.
Dude, I'll tell you, I love mine, man. The thing's come in handy.
I have not gotten mine yet.
Yeah, but you don't have it yet?
I do not have it yet, but you know when you shop on Amazon, you like scroll down past like the 50 miles of stuff to get to the reviews. It said, "Oh, hey, we have like this package put together of the battery, the carrying case, and the
solar panel,
100-watt solar panel."
Yeah.
Oddly enough, that was going to be more expensive than me just going, "Oh, here's the solar panel with a Prime deal and a coupon from the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Here's the case. Okay, that's like $2 off. Big whoop." But the power pack itself, they had
marked down like how much was it?
I think I paid like $135.
Okay, I paid I paid $160 and it had a $40 rebate at the time. So it's a $200 pack. If it's a 350 watt one.
Yeah, it's the same one, 350, and I think regular price was like 218 or something. Because it was Prime Day. Here's your 10% off. Oh, click this manufacturer's coupon to get like $80 off.
Well, dude, I'll tell you, man. I mean, out here, I don't know where you live exactly, but if your power ever goes off, it's nice to keep a fan on in the middle of July. You know.
Oh yeah,
or your phone. Yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did a little experimenting today since I figured, I'm going to be outside anyway. And when I got it on Friday, it was overcast. I set it in my window just to see if it would pick up anything, and it was blinking like, look in the book. If blinking occurs, may be shorted. Fuck, did this thing break right away? But no, we got out in the sun, and I got a like 3/4 charge on what the hell is this thing?
You only need
20,
that. It can only take, I think, 65 watts of input wattage, and that's it, or 60 max. So
this is like the four
panel one.
Yeah, the 4-panel folding one. But I was able to charge my what the heck is this? A 21,000 milliamp hour USB brick. Like, it took half the day, and I had to keep moving stuff. But I figured if I'm going to go through the expense of having it, might as well have the backups.
Well, if things went awry, I would probably use it at nighttime anyway for light or a way to plug stuff in and charge, or run a fan, or run a radio or something, or a fridge, and then just let it charge during the day if I was going to have it sitting out. Mm-hmm. So I just thought it was kind of handy, and we have the power go out here once in a while. It'd be really handy to have a light, and a way to charge stuff up, or when I go to the range. I mean, sometimes I got to charge my laptop or charge, the cameras and stuff like that. So I just figure it's kind of handy to have. They're a little bit pricey. They kind of sting a little buying them, but I don't because I think it's an 80,000 milliamp capacity too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I can't remember how many watt hours, but what's that?
When you do with anything with solar power, the required time for charge is 5 to 6 hours sometimes. So when you need to recharge, you don't have power. You need to wake up early, take it out in the morning where the sun's going to hit all the time, and then you charge it. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I think I had mine out from like 11 o'clock in the morning where the sun was already, 3 or 4 hand widths up in the sky, and then took it down probably about, I think we got done like 7 o'clock or so, finally took it in. And I think, and I'm thinking that it might have been my battery pack that it only charged up to a certain point, because every so often I'd check it and it'd have a little display with the lights on it showing, yep, I'm charging. Well, it was like flashing all of its lights, so I figured it was either overheated or it wasn't getting a constant current that it needed. But for something where, I'm going to be around the house anyway, so I'll just set this out on the shed and be done with it.
Cool, man. Well, I apologize for the pocketbook sting there, but
No, it probably.
I've wanted one for about 6 months. I thought going into the summer it'd be nice to have something if I gotta just take off or throw it in my car and go.
No, I'm pretty gonna be somewhat weak-willed when Prime Day happens, especially because I don't have time to look at this before I go to work. I'll take a look at it when I'm home from work, when I'm tired and about ready for bed. It's like,
vulnerable.
Wow, they have these Roombas that like empty themselves and it's like $300 off. No, I don't. No, maybe. No, maybe. So
this thing's a beast.
That thing's sexy as hell.
It is super cool looking. Yeah,
I
for
dig
sure.
that.
Beefy.
Cadex
Nice.
CDX 50 Tremor.
Nice.
Designed to deliver the massive 50 BMG payload with extreme accuracy. The newest variant to the Tremor lineup is its compact 20-inch barreled one, a 20-inch barreled one that's designed specifically for law enforcement and military applications, manufacturing both Canada and American parts. The Tremor series promises extreme range accuracy. Eager to see how this rifle performs. And yeah, that thing is super nice looking. That's a cool looking rifle, man.
So they say if it's gas operated, recoil up, or wait, is it a bolt? I was checking a few things.
Yeah, it's bolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, kind of sci-fi futury.
I was just going to say, that's the 50 BMG for Starship Troopers, man.
Yeah.
Did you say law
Yeah.
enforcement?
Yeah, law enforcement and military, it says. I don't know what law enforcement needs a 50 for, but
Pick off the
Yes.
bad guy from the station all the way.
I guess rock on.
Well,
It,
you know, these crazy people have been up-armoring their Civics, so, you know, you might
Yeah.
need
You're
that
going to
extra
need it to
punch.
shoot those cyber trucks.
Does have
So
a,
that-
yeah,
yeah,
you might.
I am...
Yeah, the company that's making that rifle, they should do what Barrett did. You know, when Barrett says, "Oh, we can't sell this to the public, but we're going to talk to you about our orders," and he goes, "Nope. If I can't sell it to the public, I can't sell it to you."
Mhm.
So Barrett got to be able to be sold to the public, you know, and the
Yeah.
military and law enforcement.
Got a folding buttstock, adjustable butt peg, length of pull, cheek rest. You can move all that stuff without tools, which is nice. You don't have to loosen any nuts or bolts or anything like that.
Don't lose your little tools or whatever that they
Yeah,
say, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's got a convenient spot for it right here under the buttstock, but it's still a little fiddly bit.
yeah. Selectable single or double stage trigger. Adjustable. The trigger is adjustable and to fly from 1.5 to 2.5 pounds using the supplied Allen key.
Jesus, don't sneeze, it'll go off.
Yeah, 1.5 pounds. That's
Seriously.
freaking awesome, man.
Make sure you're ready.
Yeah, the entire bottom of the receiver can be removed using the Allen key. The allows easy access to the full trigger assembly for the full range of adjustments. No, it's AMAX. It's the Hornady AMAX.
But here's the
You
big
got the
question:
silver
is
First
it
time I've
chamber-
ever seen an aluminum tipped bullet.
is it chamber for 17 HSMI though? That's the big
I
question.
know. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's faster than fast.
It's faster than anything. Yeah.
Twice as fast as your ass.
Incinerator
Yeah.
round from Falk Industries. Yep.
That's I think that's the. Wait, isn't that the Skylar video? Is that the Skylar video? I can't remember now.
I thought that was
Yeah.
the 348 Loudon Boomer Mach 5.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yep.
Travis, did you hear about Skylar? Did you ever hear about Skylar?
Is this a person or is this a town?
Yeah,
Not sure.
it's a dude. When I did that,
We're not
I got a
quite sure how
comment.
it identifies as.
Yeah, I got a comment a month or two ago now on that video of the 17 Super Duper Mach, whatever the fuck we called it, right?
Oh, 17 HSMI.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
It was Hornady Short Magnum Incinerator.
and this guy named Skylar commented, and it said, I think I put it on. It's on my Instagram. And he said, "I'm here to watch the video, not listen to your shitty music choices or something like that." I was like, like, and all I replied back was, "Your name's Skylar."
Lame.
Lame.
Nobody
Douche.
listens to a dude named Skylar.
Yeah. Attachment points for bipod, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Cool. Single stack 5-round. It's a 5-round mag. Locking tabs on both rear and front. I don't know if the mags are proprietary. I guess probably, right? Yeah.
It's probably cheaper than the M&P 15.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I'm gonna
could
go. Hey,
be.
can we guess the price before we see it? You guys want to take a guess on the price?
Yeah, let's guess.
All right, it's like Price
okay.
is right. Price is right.
Let's see.
I'm
Yeah,
going
let's
to
see.
say 3,500.
I'm going.
1250.
I'm going like 12 grand.
I was going to do like 8,500.
8,500. Okay,
Ooh,
Travis.
laying him down.
No. I was just kidding about that. I was trying to like overbid people by.
Oh,
$1.
now he's
I'm gonna
scared.
go-
Now he's scared. He's gonna lose.
I'm gonna say 4,500.
Jorge.
1375.
1375. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, 1375.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing.
This guy thinks it's made out of plastic. Okay.
I'm giving you
Foss.
Price is Right, number.
Be better.
3501.
3501. Okay. I'm gonna say, okay, this is for military and cops. I'm gonna guess 9,500.
He's guessing, but he already has your article pulled. Come on.
No, well,
Well,
no. Just
kind
you know
of.
what? I bet it's more than that. Hold on. I'm gonna change that, and I'm gonna put 11,500. I'm gonna put 11,500.
Okay, real quick though,
know.
is the optic included or not?
It's a night
Night
force.
force?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
Well, I guess it
that's
doesn't
true.
really
That's
matter, but I mean,
probably
that'd add like.
Well, I mean, that
1,500
adds like an
price.
extra, grand 1,500 to it.
Yeah.
I doubt it. You probably choose your own optic.
I like
or
the
something.
muzzle brake.
Or it could be one of those things kind of like Barrett was doing for a while of, hey, you can buy the gun and we'll match the optic, or here's your choice for optics that we know works
Yeah.
with them. I don't know. I mean, for that 10 grand or 11 grand, you're getting into semi-auto Barrett territory there.
That's why I picked that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I figured
like
they're
it.
going to probably. Yeah, I don't see anything about
The
the.
cooling on the bolt looks nice.
It might say in the bottom. It might say sometimes it says in the specs. You know what I mean?
We can just Google
Let's see.
search it if we need to. It'll pop up.
Yeah,
Factory
Let's see.
fitted card case. Oh, it might.
that's nice. It's nice. It comes with.
Hey,
Does it come with these ammos? No.
No.
Now they're talking about 50 BMG, like we don't know what that is. If you're reading this article about this rifle, I think you know what 50 BMG is.
And then they're pimping their videos.
Mm-hmm.
Does it shoot that ammo that blows up on you?
I hope so.
Only in Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Hey,
bullets.
these are the
Only
same
for
target.
Nina
I like
Scott.
these. These are my favorite. These are my favorite kind of targets. Look at that. I love those kind of targets.
I have trouble with those, man.
Really? I
the
love those. My
crosshairs?
favorite.
My crosshairs totally cover up the little diamonds at 100 yards. You can't see anything.
Mm,
I don't know. The center one is nice.
yeah.
I mean, they're
Right.
cheap. I mean, you get like a 10 pack for like $2 or $3.
A skilled 50 BMG was able to put a 3-round group measuring just 1/2 MO, 0.52 MOA. It's funny. It's just a huge hole because it's 50 BMG. They're just shredding out of it.
It's keyholing.
How would you even know? Yeah, how would you even know if 1 round keyhole? Yeah, it would look like that. Let's see if there is. Are they gonna say a
Pros and
verdict?
cons.
Here we go.
The verdict.
Here we go. MSRP 8,069. Wow.
Oh,
Defense Dad.
Closest
Defense
without
Dad.
going over.
But they say the
Well,
rifle as
showcase
configured
showdown.
in the photos. Look at that. Configured price $12K.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I said 12.
Oh, I think we can go either way. I think we can go both ways because we all do.
What's behind
around
What's
12?
behind
Yeah.
Kurt number 3? You just won the
That-
ski.
yeah.
A new
jet ski.
car.
Yeah. Moo was right on there, and I was right behind. It's really going to depend where that around. We got to make a couple phone calls and find out what around 12 grand means, because Moo might have won, or maybe he went over. If it was 11,000 like $999, he went over and he lost, and that matters. So that is pretty. That is a sharp looking piece of equipment right there, though.
Yeah, G23 says he might want one for his wife.
How much? Do they want? Yeah. There you go.
How
I
far do
don't
you
know
have
if
to
your
meet
wife
her?
is worth that much.
Is it really smart to give anybody's wife a
Only on the black market.
Well, yeah,
that's
but then
a-
the black market, I mean, they're just there for harvesting organs, and you can get better prices on those.
There'd be no organs left after that one.
Nope.
even that color. I'm usually not a big fan of that kind of color, but I think it looks pretty sharp. It's black.
Yeah, and some of
Coyote
those
brown.
pictures, Yeah, some of those pictures that FTE looks like more bronzy or something.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Yeah. I like it with the black though. The black and the FDE looks really sharp together. I like flat dark earth if it's the right flat dark earth and it's not mismatched with other parts. Like when people put parts together from different companies and the color doesn't match, it looks horrible. I hate that.
Right.
That looks so shitty.
The companies put out in the slide from the factory. The slides are different color than the
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, man.
How many different colors of BB poop brown can you put on a gun?
All of them.
50 Shades of Poop.
All is them.
Now,
That's where
talking about
who came with FDEs. You know, some designers or kid had a blowout in the back of the diaper. It's like, damn, that's a the gun, right?
2 new 1,000-yard records. Now I just came across this one. It says this dude set 2 new world records for the 1,000-yard heavy gun. He shot a perfect 10x, which 110x, which is, it says, eclipsing the long-standing 106x record set by Bill Schrader in 2005. Single shot group 2.655566. Man, they really measure that accurately. Holy shit! Tens, 100,000, down to the 10,000th of an inch. 10-shot group being the previous record of 3. Oh wow, he beat it by a lot. He beat it by a full inch. He beat the record by a full inch, set in 1992, or I'm sorry, 2019. So there's this. Look at that, at 1,000 yards.
Was that the 300 mag, or what was the
Wow.
It's
what did it say?
I think it's a 300 Win mag. I think 300 Winchester short mag. 300 WSM.
I have a buddy that that's his hunting rifle. He said the last deer he shot with it disemboweled it.
Yeah, it's moving quick, man.
We should send links to that article to our enemies around the world.
Yeah,
This is what the average dude can do. Yeah.
yeah. At 1,000 yards, can you imagine 1,000 yards being able to just no big deal? Boom, 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 boom.
Well, I'm sure it was a big deal. You don't get that good by just, here's my new Ruger American in this Tasco scope. I'm going to go sight it in 1,000 yards.
You shut your mouth, man. You shut
He
your
put.
mouth.
I heard he was.
against the Ruger Americans. They're a nice, affordable rifle.
I heard he was shooting federal power shocks. Yeah, good stuff. Real high end stuff.
Run some Tula.
Yeah. But that's pretty awesome, man. I'm not saying it's a huge deal, and it's ridiculous that he's that good of a shot. But I mean, to somebody like that, like, you know, you do that for a record one day, you're shooting close to that all the time. You know, it's probably just, you know, if he keeps everything in the 10 ring, he's probably just like, no big deal. When, you know, the average shooter is like, that's fucking crazy. You know, I wonder what kind of scope he was using. I wish they'd say that.
This is a Vortex optic, but who knows what'll actually.
Yeah, Vortex has some high end stuff now too, like the Eagle series or whatever they are. They're pretty cool.
Nice.
What we got here? I did not look through this yet, but I thought it was an interesting thing. It says 7 real sci-fi guns we'd like to see in movies. I thought,
Hudson H9 that someone took a die grinder to.
There's the Kel-Tec P50. Yeah, those are pretty funky looking with those those perpendicular mags or the parallel mags.
At least be able to kind of fondle one first, because it's funky enough.
There's talk that there's going to be a company producing an adapter for a pistol brace for it.
Yeah, somebody will eventually if they sell enough of them.
Yeah, you'd have to. I think it would have to actually hook on the Picatinny rail and go straight back, because you can't actually put anything on the rear of it.
Well, they've got that little thought when they were doing like their, here's our new product thing, they had like a little dimple or hole. It was, this will hold like a QD sling or something, but I don't know, maybe not. Someone could work a brace onto it.
Oh yeah, that takes the FN. It takes the PS 90 mags, P90 mags.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is, in all honesty, it's only real. Like its strongest point is that this is relatively compact and it takes these high feed magazines.
Yeah, 50 round or 30 to 50 round, 5.7.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can get that, if that's less than $1,600, if it's cheaper than a PS90.
Oh, they are.
Get a brace on it, then it would be something to consider,
Yeah, I can't remember what they are. I remember talking about them on the show, and they were.
I don't even know if they mentioned the price yet.
Yeah, not in here. They don't in this article, but I think that the heat shield looking kind of top looks pretty cool. It is a neat little. I mean, honestly, I'll be honest. Like if they built that select fire, that would be an awesome little sub gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be a super cool little sub gun.
You ever remember that? I can't remember the name of the pistol, but it has a cylinder. It has that. Yeah, it has that cylinder.
Yeah.
Rotary magazine that it was like a 22, and then they made it into a 9mm because it was so popular, like in movies, that people were using them like full auto and stuff. Yeah, that was cool, man.
The MSRP on that.
That's what it reminds me.
What's that?
$995 was the MSRP on that.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think it was that high. I thought it was in the 800s. But maybe we were talking street price would have been in the 800s. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. When I see this, I mean, it's big and it's. I don't know. I don't know. If it was a braced pistol, yeah, okay. But I think that'd be an awesome sub gun with a brace with a stock on it and a little foregrip on it, little vertical foregrip. That'd be an awesome little sub gun, and that'd be a cool round to have select fire.
Mm-hmm.
Maxim Defense PDX, those are super sharp looking for sure, although you won't be allowed to have those
hand stops or that particular brace.
No, I would just put a vertical foregrip and a stock on it. Fuck it.
well
the
brace
$500 and get that BDW stock. That's
because that has that sliding. That's the one that they're talking about having the sliding, like the tail hook, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, it's those. It wasn't SIG. Who else was it that came out with? No, the actual stock one of that's an actual stock. They use PDW stocks. I forget who. But yeah,
I think I've seen like on HKs.
Yeah. Souped up Glocks.
Meh.
It looks okay.
Still a Glock.
Yeah, still a Glock. Beretta ARX 100.
I'm surprised that those never really made it over here.
Yeah, and they got that kind of Ugg boot looking stock to them too, which I'm not a huge fan of. But
the biggest interesting thing to me was that you could switch it from left to right without needing any tools. It was literally pull back bolt, flip charging handle over, and done.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the left ejection port on it right there.
Yeah, that's really neat. No, that's
I think they had one at our local Shields, if I'm not mistaken.
I think Shields was like one of the few regional distributors that had them, other than like maybe a Cabela's or a Bass Pro might have gotten like one in. I don't know. It's that kind of design where it's still kind of looks like a tactical tuna, but it's a little more reserved in styling.
The Walther PPQ Q5 match.
Yeah,
those are pretty spacey. They're pretty futuristic looking. They got all sorts of cuts and slides and fucking holes in them and shit.
If I recall, isn't the PPQ James Bond's new gun, or the gun that they were trying to make the new gun?
Yeah,
I didn't care for it. It's comfortable. Yeah, rented one at the range.
Mm-hmm.
Their ergonomics are great. I didn't care for the trigger. I think it was the trigger.
I did pick up a PDP with a 5-inch barrel from Defense Dad. The Walther.
Does he know it?
No, I bought it from him.
Oh.
He left $5 on the dresser and walked.
Yeah, there you go.
Said, hey, can you break this?
$5 in a note.
Next thing you know, your daughter's knocked up and you.
She's missing up your dresser.
There's money
I've
missing
seen
on
it
the dresser. Your
1,000
daughter's
times.
knocked up. I've seen it 100 times.
Yeah, no, it's I'm pretty impressed with it actually. I wanted a full-size bedside gun for the other side of the bed. So it's a tough reason to buy another gun, but why not?
How many?
And
Travis has got 4 sides of his bed, so he's got.
I
4 guns.
I do, man. Yeah.
Well,
Got the
no, he's
headboard,
got
like
6.
tap the
He's got
headboard and
under.
the Mossberg Maverick falls out, you know? Yeah.
See,
He's got
it depends
under
on what
bed.
side of the bed he's sleeping on.
Both.
You know, if he's taking a nap, he could be slept like sideways, you know, on the bed,
Exactly.
you know, and then he reaches the front of the bed and there's a shotgun. If he goes to the other side, it's an AR-15.
I'll tell you guys that grip material is freaking sweet that they made like a hexagon grip molding on it for the PDPs. And they got a different trigger than the PPQs. It's a little bit different style, but man, it's pretty cool, man.
I've never shot a Tavor. And until I handled one, I was like, that's fucking weird. Like, I don't know. But when you shoulder it, they're really pretty comfortable, man. They feel pretty cool. They're weighted a little bit weird, like depending on how you shoot or something. You definitely have to get used to it. But Tavors are pretty cool. Yeah.
But for as far as like this sci-fi space thing, no, the Steyerog has its beaten style sci-fi points 8 days from Sunday.
Yeah, the AUG. The AUG is cool.
Lander Arms BPX 902 shotgun. Boy, that's a weird front end. Look at that. Look at that barrel and that little barrel nut at the end thing.
Well, they've got their not
Sights on
magpul flip-up sights on backwards.
They all
Every one of these freaking
they're-
import Turkish like bullpup or semi-auto guns, they're all backwards.
Yeah. Well, some of them aren't exactly. They're not all Magpul. Like they're their own proprietary sites. I was kind of curious if maybe that's how they actually designed them. Because I mean, I've seen them. I wonder if it looks like the pop-up button is on the back. So maybe they do. I don't know.
Well, no, the MBUS sights.
Those flip from the
you
rear to
flip-
the front.
Yeah, they flip. Well, if you were to take these, rotate them 180, the release mechanism
Yeah,
is
that's
the same.
true.
It's that whole front part of the sight. You press it either way or use the little ears and they pop up. So I just think that Turkey is trying to troll everyone.
It kind of reminds me of one time I was watching this show on TV and they were showing and they were in Mexico. I think it was like in Colombia, and they show all these like anti-terrorist or anti-drug guys running around with M4s, and some of them have the carrying handle sight, reversed. And I'm kind of like, what the heck is that? Like, don't they know it goes the other way? And sometimes I figure that they do that because, they're filming, it's like when you film like law enforcement type of cars, they don't use the actual red and blue lights, or they change them around so that way they can say this is a film car, it's not a real police car. I think that's probably why they do that. But this is weird, that they change the sights backwards or something.
Well, it's an easy way to break them off if you hit anything with them when they're down,
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that in the stores too. It's the exact same way. The Typhoon ones come like that on the Typhoon Defense shotties, and all these bullpups that you're seeing coming over from Turkey and stuff. Yeah.
Do you think it has anything to do with recoil?
I think so.
I don't know. I mean, for how deep that notch is on actual MBUS sights, I don't see really how.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the MBUS sights, when you put them on, it has that one nut that goes right on the rails, and it won't move.
Mhm.
They'll stay secured. So either or having it the way it looks now, or the other way around, it won't really do anything. With the recoil.
Yeah, I didn't know if it had anything to do with the recoil, the way that they folded. You know what I mean? Like certain optics with high recoil guns and shotguns and high recoil rifles and stuff. I mean, I wonder if that's the way they're looking at it, because that way if there's a lot of force, maybe when it kicks back, that way the sights fold front a little bit rather than making
it holds back. It holds more like on the torque, like when it's going back. Either that or it's just being different, instead of folding the way MBUS sights are, they just do it the other way around.
Yeah,
I don't know. It could be that way.
Yeah, I don't know. Clover says maybe the dude just put them on wrong. Could be.
Yeah. Something patent infringement, something skirting copyright import law, something
maybe.
Money.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe they'd have to send money to like MBUS, Magpul for the MBUS sites,
Yeah, I've never heard of I've never heard of them. Landor Arms. It's
Turkish Ring of Fire shotgun companies. There's like 25 different companies that all make those. There's the Panzer. There's this one.
ATIs.
Typhoon. ATI. Stoger even makes one now. They make an AR patterned 12 gauge. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a ton of them out there. Masada for $492.
Yeah, that turned into a kind of a big nothing.
Yeah, unfortunately, because man, that was a nice gun. I'll tell you what, I loved it. I mean, if I had money to burn, if I had a little extra money, I was looking to buy a range gun. I would have bought one in a heartbeat. It was a great trigger, and it felt awesome in my hand. I really liked it a lot.
Another good one to check out that's about $100 less is the Beretta APX.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know people don't like the Toblerone style slide, but my God,
Toblerone,
they're so well made. I mean, they're really comfortable to shoot. I mean, to me, it feels just like an enhanced G17. It almost feels almost identical to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there were 360, 375 out here for a full size.
Yeah, I know they were very reasonable there for a while. I was seeing them on gun.net or gun.deals a lot. They were really doing some good pricing on them. This just in. Nellis Air Force Base hosts first ever drag queen show, essential to the morale and readiness. In the Air Force is leading the way.
Is that Michelle Obama?
I think so.
It looks like her.
It says Nellis Air Force Base and the 99th Air Base Wing hosted its first ever drag show Thursday, June 17th at the Nellis Club. The event was sponsored by a private organization and provided an opportunity for attendees to learn more about the history and significance of drag performance art within LGBTQ plus community. Ensuring our ranks reflect and are inclusive of American people is essential to the morale, cohesion, and readiness of the military. Nellis Air Force Base is committed to providing and championing an environment that is characterized by equal opportunity, diversity, and inclusion. The drag queen show came to light after Air Force veteran podcaster BK posted a digital flyer for the event that read, "Drag You Nellis and class is in session. Discover the significance of drag in the LGBT plus community at the Nellis Club," it said. It was scheduled for Friday the 17th, sponsored by the Nellis Top 3. And there's the what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I mean, in all honesty, it's Nellis Air Force Base. It's like 10 minutes from downtown Vegas.
I just keep hearing, "You better work, Shantae."
Yeah, what the hell, man?
RuPaul
is doing autographs for $10.
Yeah, right.
just that quote. Ensuring our ranks reflect or the inclusive of the American people is essential to the morale, cohesion, and readiness of the military.
What is that?
I don't know about you, but those colors are not very tactical. I mean, you're definitely going to be spotted at a distance wearing bright yellow and bright orange. But
how could learning about drag shows influence anything in the restaurant, anything or in the military? What the fuck, dude? How does that make any kind of sense at all?
Yeah, it's just. I guess it's just giving the
opportunity,
lip service.
The gay community to have some kind of like function within the military.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I understand that.
Yeah.
They want to do, I guess, stuff for everybody or whatever, but trying to pass it off as essential is
now that's
just,
something
come
else.
on.
Yeah.
Come on. They're just being fucking weird at that point, you know? Oh, man. And then Calaveras didn't send it, but talked about this, HR 3740, to provide the mandatory licensing and registration of handguns and for other purposes. I don't know if we can. It's just been introduced. It's not anywhere else. Let's see if we can do the text here. How long is this son of a bitch? I don't know what this is. Let's see if we can figure out what this is. Yeah, it keeps bringing up this mixer. It's not a blender, it's a mixer. 5-speed turbo.
Fucking
Phillips Daily
California
Hammer.
wine mixer.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Oh, Catalina. Sorry.
Catalina.
Catalina wine mixer.
Dale, the empanadas are starting to sweat. I gotta go. The empanadas are. We used to say that. My brother-in-law, when he worked with me, used to say it all the time. He's like, the empanadas are starting to sweat. And I'm like, I gotta go.
Catalina.
I wanted to be a dinosaur.
Catalina wine mixer. Is Calaveras still out there? Calaveras, what's this all about? The hell's this garbage?
It's kind of tricky trying to pull over on this fool.
Yeah, it's not saying anything here what it is.
A little ninja pickle.
It's what it is.
What it is.
What
Mandatory
it ain't.
licensing and registration and for other purposes. Is this, I don't even know if this is, yeah, this is for the house. This is for nation.
The bitches, they can't hold their smoke. That's what it is.
Now, would it be Representative Bonnie Watson Coleman? You can suck it, Bonnie. Of course it's a Bonnie. It's always a fucking Bonnie or a Karen.
Randy Watson. Sexual chocolate.
Bonnie
You might
Watson.
recognize him as Joe the police officer in the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama.
And my mama. All right, so if Calaveras is still out there, serious question: is anyone else training to become a cage fighter? Clover says.
Cage free.
Cage fighter.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm more of a
free
free-range fighter.
free range fighter.
Yeah, it gives us more
Hormone
room to run
free.
away and hide.
Fair trade, that kind of thing.
Like 95% organic.
Grass-fed. Never
You mean
finished
like
this
grass?
backyard.
And it's supposed to taste like beef?
And we're all 100% organic, which is a good thing. So, yeah.
Well,
At least you better be.
some of us are more chemically preserved than others.
That's
True,
right.
true.
It's time
Some
for
of
the
us will be-
Instagrams.
Some of us will be around way after we're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And still not make any sense.
In this depiction of Lincoln's assassination, he looks like he's saying, "Great, now I got this fucking guy over here. I just can't catch a break." It's like, come on. Great, now I got this fucking guy.
No ear pro.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's what it's. The comment says, "Never knew Edgar Allan Poe killed Lincoln." It does look like Edgar Allan Poe.
Wah, wah, wah.
What is this?
Tack out
what's
there. Clovertack's talking about Tu Wong Fu. They actually filmed that in Nebraska, by the way.
Well, yeah, they have lots of space up there.
Mhm. And
They strap the campers to the cows for the chase scenes.
Pretty much.
Top secret.
So how do you think this is going to go?
Not good.
I think,
Who's going to get their
I
heads
think
split
really
open?
bad for everyone else.
dude, I think it's going to go so great for us.
Pow! Oh!
Here's a little extra footage on your video.
Dude,
Who would
what?
know that a rubber ball would be slippery and slick?
Yeah, exactly.
Wee.
A fine example of exceptional British
I've seen this.
architecture.
Mhm.
That's how they invented key mod.
Yeah.
It's like a super bad. Just dick, dick,
Bunch
dick,
of-
dick, dick,
Bunch of
dick.
dicks.
Dick
Bunch of
mod.
dicks.
It's the Digger Bridge.
Bridge of Dicks.
Why do so many people think more hate, division, sexism, racism, and discrimination will eradicate hate, division, sexism, racism, and discrimination? Don't think too much; it'll hurt your brain.
Because TV told me so.
Yeah. The media.
Restaurant getting checks for dishes that were 86 2 hours ago were like, I have contained my rage for as long as possible. That's I'll tell you what, you wanna set off a kitchen, order something that's been 86th, and then order it again, and then order it again. They go fucking ape shit. They go bananas, man. Oh,
Not me.
Not the meatballs.
not the meatballs,
Oh.
man.
Still
Come
good.
on, bitch.
That could have made an excellent sandwich.
Come on,
That's a
bitch.
lot of balls.
Balls.
That looks like, I don't know what the hell that is. Beet juice? I don't know. That fucking exploded
know.
everywhere, whatever it was.
Looks like a can cooked off.
Huh?
Imagine when I left a can of Pepsi inside the freezer
must have
once,
been-
you know?
That must have been some good snacks.
Well, it says coconut milk with breadcrumbs, so it must have been some damn good breadcrumbs.
So it says don't change the hood filters during service. So they took the hoods down, they turned the hoods off, and took the hoods down while they were still cooking, while the equipment was still on, and set off the fucking fire, set off the system.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oopsie.
That's- look how much water is on the floor. There's like an inch of water in the floor there.
I'm mopping that up.
Oh, it's tile. It'll just get a squeegee. You'll
Take
be
a shot
fine.
back.
I ain't cleaning
Yeah.
that
Shot
up.
back.
And the freaking flip tops are still open, like the food's all getting rained on. That's a fucking nightmare, dude.
Freshly
That's,
washed.
yeah.
Mhm. Probably the first time in a long time.
I will say this: whenever you get when you get vegetables and stuff, there's a fancy term for getting washed in water. It's called hydro cooled. Everything in this kitchen got hydro cooled,
That sounds like some
Hydro.
marketing wankery.
That'd be
hydro washed.
Extra
Yeah.
$8.
Yep.
Mhm.
A little bit of sorbet.
Well, shit hit the
That's a mess right there.
Oh,
That sucks.
man.
Mhm.
That's nice.
Nothing makes me
Cool.
sadder than the pancake.
Cauliflower, medium rare.
LOL.
Yeah.
Wait, what's medium rare? It's kind of like al dente.
Brittany.
If you can smell rain, your country is hell. That's 100% true too. If you've ever been around right before a thunderstorm pops up, and you smell that.
Yeah.
You smell that. It's almost, to me, it almost smells like metallic.
Well, you
It has
can't-
like
Exactly.
it's
you're
really
getting that
weird. but-
damp smell with all the static electricity being generated in ozone.
Yep. There you
Yeah.
go.
Metallica.
Yeah, it almost. Yeah.
Now you
Free
know.
Britney. Free Britney.
This is adulthood. My lower back is killing me.
Hey, now.
Baby, pop it one more time.
I must confess.
Money doesn't matter. Rich people. Looks don't matter. Attractive people. You don't need guns to defend yourself. Come on, man.
Corn pop.
Is that John Travolta?
Yeah. Yeah. On
Yeah,
the right
think-
or on the left?
The guy holding the door open.
He's
Yeah,
hopefully
it
gonna
looks
slam
like
his
it's
head
been
in
a
the
rough
door.
couple of years for Mr. Travolta there.
That's right.
Mhm.
Brown chicken, brown cow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're so juvenile.
Oh yeah.
Contra porn.
Oh yeah.
Don't.
That's a Woody right there.
Mhm.
Reminds me of the movie theater.
Man.
Why are we so
Giving you ideas.
Up,
nothing new?
down, up.
Okay,
Wow.
so we
Shake
just
side to side.
So Father's Day, we just had Father's Day, and I'd like to take my hats off. And if I could give this dad a prize, I would.
Oh, where's the goalkeeper going? Make your fucking goal.
The kid was totally not paying attention. He was literally turned around. He was totally turned around looking at the dad.
Dude,
Look
that's
at him, Dad's
awesome.
like, oh, what the hell?
That is awesome. That's what you do right there.
Yeah.
Make your fucking goal.
That's what we call
Not
tough
even
love,
looking.
guys.
Oh, they still scored.
That shit
That
was
father
so
just leveled
funny.
up in my book. That's awesome. We need more parents
Yeah,
like that.
I thought that was funny. And then they scored on him anyway. He just starts like, oh, what the hell?
Why do I even bother coming to this shit?
Nobody's born racist. It's taught. Stop teaching it. True.
Boom.
Dude, I've bitched about this on the show before. I better put this on speaker and annoy the fuck out of everyone around me. An asshole. Dude, I cannot stand that shit. It drives me fucking crazy. Oh my God. Like if I'm at the grocery store, like if somebody behind me in line talking in their phone like that, I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Doctor's
what are you
waiting
doing,
room
man?
is the worst.
Oh my God. Makes me nuts. I'm
You just start saying all
thinking
kinds of crazy stuff in the background just to make them embarrassed, you know?
yeah.
Yo, bro, is it still burn when you pee? Bro.
Dude, did you shit yourself?
Dude, how much is
really
that
your
to
baby?
sell?
Is it really?
Are you here for a tummy tuck?
I like this one too. Kids who talk too much be like, my daddy sniffed the table and yell woo after.
Woo!
Woo. All right. This is now
I've seen this
shit. No shit. This is one of the coolest things I've seen in forever.
What are you reporting?
I'm reporting somebody was broken into my house. Oh, man.
How many minutes ago was this?
They're still in there. I just drove their car away. Yeah, I know. I just drove their car away.
Okay, if you cannot be charged with that, so stop.
So this dude came home. Somebody was in the process of burglarizing his house, and he stole their car and called the cops while he was driving around in their car.
Okay, I'm stopping. I shouldn't have told their car, but I don't want them. They're like disconnecting my TVs.
Okay.
When I drove their car away, I was thinking of not taking chances.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I keep that, they'll be a little confused when they come outside, but,
Yeah, I hope so. That was kind of the point. This is beyond awesome, I gotta say. So I just got broke.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, and the operator, she keeps going on like, well, you know that's wrong, right?
Well, so what
she was
doing.
saying she was saying he shouldn't have done it because it is kind of a dangerous thing. I mean, you shouldn't get involved. He should have just called the cops or whatever. But at the same time, she's laughing and she's like, "No, you can't really get in trouble for this." Like they would ever press charges against him.
Well,
Hey,
sir, why are you driving them away?
Oh, no, they
Oh, that's cute.
This is a wiener retriever,
puppy.
just like your mom.
Little puppy.
like Skyler.
Yeah, it's Skylar dog. So, if you haven't heard, the new Fast and the Furious movie is going to have fucking Cardi B in it. Barf.
Dude.
So, I commented. I said, as long as Cardi B isn't in that scene, I'll take it.
See what I put on there? Go to the top.
So I said, as long as Cardi B isn't in it. And this guy replied to me and said, she's the one making the car sounds.
I'd call that the Raw, the Furious.
Yeah. F9 hump friction. There you go.
Hump friction.
Oh, here you go. This is good. This is good, wholesome fun right here. This is good, wholesome fun.
Hey, sir. We're trying to find my friend. Could you announce it? Lou.
What's the guy's name again?
Lou Sassel.
Attention customers, Lou Sassel Blue Sausage, come to the fitting room. The party's waiting.
Thank you. All right, that should do it.
He should be in a minute.
Okay, sweet. Oh, maybe he's with Hugh. Is he with Hugh?
His brother Hugh.
He's with his brother Hugh. We could call that.
Hugh.
Yeah, Hugh.
What's his last name?
Janus.
Okay. Attention customers, Hugh Janus, please come to the fitting room. The party's waiting. Please come to the fitting room. The party's waiting.
I mean, it's still funny. We saw this 25 years ago.
See, I hate these. I hate when there's manufacturer defects like this, and they don't. You got to return this shit when it's like this. It says, "Hi, Nike store. I bought these sports briefs, and although I'm enjoying the freedom, all the branding is upside down." They shouldn't sell them when they put the logo upside down like that. That's
so airy.
Well, those aren't Nike; those are Nikes.
Yeah, those are Ekins.
Ekum.
Ekin. Yep.
It's a brand from Russia.
I'm not sure what this is.
Yo! Hey, yo!
Eating a hot dog.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Or
There's
boo,
another
what
mom
happened?
one. This is what got me thinking about the mom jokes, actually. This is the one that says, I bet your dick is the size of a Tic Tac. The quiet kid. That's why your mom's breath smells so good.
The quiet kid.
That's what made me start thinking about the mom joke thing. That's why your mom's breath smells so good.
That face.
He's not fat.
I don't know what this guy was doing.
Trying to power break.
Yeah, he's trying to.
Other than trying to do burnouts, right? Other than trying to do burnouts, but
Fast and Furious.
Crunch.
Oh,
crunch.
Almost. What the fuck?
Oh, yep. Peace.
Port
We have
Prius.
Later.
We
Yeah,
have
he's like, oh, I gotta go.
Oh, the license plate and everything right there. Oh my god.
Yeah. What the hell?
An idiot.
Using the last of,
Imagine.
well, they're talking about wrapping or plastic wrap here. Using the last of the blue roll and not replacing it. Using the last of the blue roll and replacing it. Realizing that the blue roll is about to run out and making it someone else's problem. Even worse than that, if you want to see me freak out, use the plastic wrap, right? And have it like tear and don't fix it. So when I go to pull it, it just gets worse and worse and
Goes
worse.
off at
and
an
worse
angle.
and worse.
Oh, keeps
Yeah.
tearing.
Holy shit. I threw one across a kitchen one time.
Ooh.
It was like half full. And I was like, motherfuckers. And I picked it up and fucking heaved it. Just making a statement, you know? That's a real bummer right there.
Oh my god.
That's what happened after the plastic wrap hit the wine rack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The sommelier.
That's actually, I'll tell you what, there's this bottle up front here with the white cap and that bottle on the left, that's fish sauce.
Ooh,
That's
no.
literally.
Oh.
And I know because that's the brand I used to get. It's three crabs fish sauce. And if you've never smelled fish sauce, I'm too much of a gentleman to tell you what it smells like.
Is it Mr. Matt Hansen's favorite food?
Horrible. Yeah. I don't know. That's rough right there.
I
Was
sneezed.
bad.
Somebody had
Yeah, right?
Taco Bell before coming into work.
Snark.
You like a cheese sandwich on your foot? Actually, it's not. That's some sort of tart. That's a mess to clean up. Beans looks like black beans.
Oh my god.
Onion rings.
Potatoes, tomatoes.
Ugh. Black pepper beef. No mushrooms. I've said no mushrooms. No mushrooms, please. I'd like to once again congratulate Drugs for winning the war on drugs. Flint's old police academy sold for marijuana grow facility despite objections.
I mean, the place is going to get bulldozed, and it was going to be bulldozed by Mother Nature in about a year anyway.
Mm.
Get them all they're hot. Jorge, how many did you buy?
How about 2 of each?
Oh shit! You're good to go then.
Now, Jorge, did
Man,
the
2 jets and 2.
Did the jet you received match the jet on the picture or not?
Same size.
Yeah, same size.
Same configuration,
it's
same everything.
It's 1 3/4, size.
Darn, I was going to say, because that's an F-22. If they're selling F-22 for F-15 prices, that's a real steal.
Yeah.
So Calaveras posted this, and he said a sneak peek of content to come on my YouTube channel. And I was like, people almost dying? Sign me up.
So they do the same thing in California we do in Nebraska. Oh, we have a lot more in common than I realized.
Dude, that shit was so close to going in the crowd.
Yeah, but you can see it's got to be Californians or not Nebraskans because it's taking so many people and they can't even flip it over. What the hell?
And that old son of a bitch Calavera, that old fucking sour pickle says, "Can we put you on the hood of one of these trucks?" And it said, "I'm reporting you for bullying and harassment."
Well, that would help.
Well,
the problem I have with California is all those people live on the coast. I'm kind of worried that the state's going to flip over into the ocean.
Capsize.
All those people.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. When you're taking a dump and they open the door.
He's like, ah!
I usually just say, "Can I help you?"
I'm in here.
Freaking memes in Mexico talk now. Good thing Kamala's coming down there to straighten you guys out. Damn Mexican talk.
Shit, man, she only went to Laredo, man. I was like, how come she didn't go any farther down?
Like, she should have dropped her off in the middle of war as with like 8 rounds into 1911, fight her way out.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the Tyranny 15 by PSA?
Oh yeah.
I thought it said tranny.
Tranny 15.
You would like one of those ones.
It's got the 9 non-binary trigger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Well, that's a good one.
Lord, I apologize.
Okay.
There you go, Moo.
Hey.
The existence of ground beef suggests that there is air beef.
That's right, mofo.
There is, but you have to really see the catapult it takes to get them to launch.
Did you say cattle pult?
Cattle pult, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've done that before. It's possible.
So
not repeatable, but it's possible.
It says Kanye West sues Walmart in new lawsuit accusing company of selling knockoff Yeezy sneakers. So I would just like to say,
they're like Crocs, but worse.
As I said in my comment here, they look like Walmart should have exclusive rights. Like that looks like something Walmart should be selling.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody stepped into a trash bag with marshmallow fluff in it and then walked out of the house.
It looks like a kid's space toy or something,
Uh-oh, Popo.
Yeah, you're right.
Popo.
Right time to
Hold on.
How did you decide that right now was the right time to make your first trip to the border?
Well, it's not my first trip. I've been to the border many times.
It is your first trip.
You gonna deep throat that thing?
The important aspect of this visit is leading this visit after the work that we did in Guatemala and Mexico. Because as I've long said, I said back in March I was going to come to the border, so this is not a new plan. But the reality of it is that we have to deal with causes and we have to deal with the effects. So being in Guatemala, being in Mexico, talking with Mexico as a partner, frankly, on the issue, was about addressing the causes, and then coming to the border at the advice and actually the
Billy Madison. We're all now dumber.
She's worse than AOC. Oh my god.
It's another political non-answer. Just ramble on for a minute and then walk away. So I thought these were awesome. My grandma knitted these handle huggers and wants me to help sell them on the internet.
Those look angry.
So angry.
They look angry.
Not that angry. I don't see any veins.
And you won't.
So mad. They make me so angry looking at them. They're too big. They're like toy. They wouldn't even fit. It's bummer.
I gotta get you some of those.
The Second Amendment from the day it was passed limited the type of weapon you could own. You couldn't buy a cannon. The fuck you couldn't.
Felt like getting called out by a 200-year-old dead president. Huh?
Yeah, the fuck you couldn't.
Damn Biden. Are you sure his first name isn't Skyler?
Skyler.
Yo, me and my wife have been outside for a total of 5 minutes, and it is so hot that everything below our belt line is now covered in sweat. I got the Niagara balls. I got the Bayou bunghole. My wife just went inside because she got the swampy taco. I'm going in that house, and I'm getting right under the air conditioner. I'm tired of getting the gooch grease every time I walk out here. Yo.
Gooch grease.
But tell me you got a nice package without telling me you got a nice package.
Tell him, honey.
He doesn't.
You bitch!
Tell me you got a nice package without telling me you got a nice package.
Tell him, honey.
He doesn't.
You bitch!
I don't know if you guys saw this one.
The car, our companion,
this
and
was
mother of
after
their
a
two children, is
Puerto
rushed
Rican
by
Day
a group
parade.
of them proceed to
They got lost, like turned around, and something happened, and they ended up getting pulled out of the car and killed.
They are seen hitting and beating the woman who's the driver of the vehicle and then eventually dragging her out. What the video doesn't show is there was a shot discharged at some point, and you can't see it in the video, and it appears when the female gets struck, and then the male comes out, and he's almost on top of her, and then you see that second suspect clearly just holding a gun, shooting him in the head, almost executed.
the car. Our
fucking horrible.
Guy needs a freaking belt, man. Can't hold up his pants. Yeah, it's just crazy, man.
When me and Brad first met, I didn't think we'd get along, but turns out we kind of agree on everything. Your racial identity is the most important thing. Everything should be looked at through the lens of race.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
When me and Brad first met, I didn't think we'd get along, but turns out we kind
Damn. I want customers to know when they complain, we don't get in trouble. We just make fun of you later. So who's the real loser here? A fun way to spice up any marriage is to surprise your spouse by doing a chore, and then when they thank you, reply with "No problem. Somebody had to do it."
Yeah,
that'll go over well.
Your lazy ass wasn't gonna do
That is British. Hey guys, we developed a thing called the metric Americans. Adult deer are as tall as a bicycle. They weigh as much as 800 hamburgers.
Wah, wah, wah.
Metric system, my ass. Here's another Father's Day one for you. I've been building my son's trust for 2 years with high fives. Today, I'm going to hit him with the too slow. Welcome to the real world, son. They always look heartbroken when you do that. They look at you like, oh, poor little guy.
New Jersey, where my uncle lives, and stay and hang out with him for a bit.
Charlotte, you okay?
What
happened?
Kyle, are you recording this? The chair just broke.
Desperately hope so. Yeah,
Lord,
it's recorded.
She must have
I'm
junk in
gonna
the trunk.
chair. Be right back.
I can't believe we haven't had that happen on a live chat yet. all the hours of live chats that we're involved with, and nobody's ever like just taking a shit on a chair like that. This is a good tip. Pro tip: drop something to hide your fart.
Tastes like onions and ketchup.
Onions and ketchup. Oh man, that's a spicy. That's some spicy shits right there.
That golf one's pretty funny.
Yeah, this one's pretty funny.
Just run back in the house.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's awesome.
His face, that face right there. He's like, oh
yeah,
my
God.
god.
Let's get ticketed.
Oh my god.
He hit his neighbor's house, man. So he's trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, officer. I was aiming at my neighbor.
Where is the grits? The grits. We ain't got no more grits. Bro, I need some grits and I need them now. Where's the grits? More relax. Now. No, I know relax. I don't want no oatmeal. I want some grits. Where the grits, bro? I will tell you.
Crack is a hell of a drug, man.
Putting on the grits.
Find me some grits. I ain't got no more. Mo, relax. You got to count to me. Yo, bro, give her some grits, bro, because she was about to come right now. I ain't say oodles and noodles, man.
I didn't say oodles and noodles.
That's how many grits?
They have the right headline, but they don't have the right picture. This actually happened to George this past weekend. Man reportedly found with meth stored in penis skin during the jail intake process.
Meth is a hell of a drug, man.
It wasn't my foreskin.
Yeah, it's not mine.
Mill, have you been making wallets again?
Oh, check this out.
Oh, 30 points.
Dude, it's crazy that everybody walked away from that.
Man, Grand Theft Auto looks realistic.
Okay, bro.
What a mess.
Yeah, that new HDR shader is really making GTA 5 look good.
That was right outside New York Outcast's house.
Bro, that might have been New York Outcast. I fucking hate being catfished by a parking space. Get so excited, go to pull in, and there's a Fiat 500 in there. It's a son of a bitch. Like,
a motorcycle.
Oh. Yeah, or a motorcycle.
Smart car.
Or the old handicapped one. You don't quite know if it's really handicapped or not.
Yeah.
Like the paint's pretty faded.
You're right.
Do they just need to paint this or what? Did you guys see this? A Michigan woman found a message in a bottle from 1926. Did you see this?
Mm-hmm.
No. Wow.
I like there's no further story here. Like they didn't update it at all. Unfortunately, it's kind of be neat if they found like the dude's grandson or kids or something and gave it to him. That'd be pretty neat.
There's a news story up here in Michigan. I guess the guy he had put hundreds of bottles in the lake over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It'd be funny if that message meant, "Help! I'm stranded in this island. I'll be waiting for you guys." Yeah, it's. Like
I've been abducted. Yeah, it was a ransom note that never got to anybody.
We've been trying to contact you about your extended warranty.
Oop, hold on. What did I do here?
Hold
up. Our founding fathers weren't concerned with specific types of firearms. They were concerned with specific types of governments.
There you go.
Facts.
Poor Pincus.
An historic first, WNBA player comes out as straight.
She got big balls.
Balls.
There's an NFL player that's gay. Go figure. Who gives a shit?
What the?
This is some fun golf.
Here you go.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh. Got it right in the ass.
He caught a lot of ass on that, man.
That was a big divot.
I mean, it's pretty ample.
Here you go.
Yeah. He caught that's gonna be black and blue for sure.
Yeah. His evening is ruined.
All right, it's Carrot Top. Duh. Come see me at the Luxor every night.
Jesus Christ, does he have a GoFundMe or fucking Venmo or something?
All right, it's Carrot Top. Duh. Come see me at the Luxor every night.
Jesus Christ, does he have a GoFundMe or fucking Venmo or something?
Oh shit!
Is that Carrot Top?
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's really
That's funny.
changed.
This is actually brilliant, and I want to do this sometime, somewhere. I think it'd be hilarious. I've been using this as a water bottle for about a month now. Kind of love the judging eyes it gets me at the gym.
That's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think I'm going to do that at the restaurant. Use that as my water bottle at the restaurant or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. When you tell her that you have ED. When you tell her ED stands for explosive diarrhea.
I mean, if she's into that sort of shit, boom.
No pun intended.
There you go. Little hand sanitizer. Just make sure you're easy with it. Attention, soft and little pumps. I squirt everywhere.
Clean pens. Never mind.
Yeah, that was my comment. My comment there was somebody get over there and change the pens to penis. Clean penis.
Looks like they already kind of did.
Somebody tried to, it looks like, yeah. Oh, man. Chuck E. Cheese has hit rock bottom for sure. He's in rough shape.
I mean, he's cyborg. He'll be back on his feet as soon as I plug him in.
True.
Looks like Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Oh, man.
Can't park there.
I mean, you can, but
I've seen this kind of thing happen a lot where trucks catch the. Well, this guy must have had his bed up and didn't realize it and caught the whatever. But it's pretty rough. That's a fucking mess, man.
Oh my god!
Good thing it was a pedestrian crosswalk.
Yeah. Anyway,
look,
take a bunch of people.
It's in Europe. It's in Europlane, so nobody cares. No.
I don't remember what this is.
The baby woke up and had some sort of violence in her heart. I don't know what it was, but she has been losing her mind all day. And it's interesting because I'm watching her lose her mind.
First of all, if you say that your kid is crying and you say, I don't know why she's been crying all day, she had some sort of violence in her heart, I guess, or something, whatever she said, you're fucking weird. Like, that's a fucking weird
I mean,
thing
she's
to say.
got that kind of crazy, weird person or weird parent.
Well,
And
she
then
has her
watching
arms
the
up.
preteen respond to that by trying to make her happy. And
Put your arms down, lady.
I have had to actively tell him, stop trying to make her feel better, stop responding to her tears. It's so interesting to see the conditioning of people responding to white girl tears happening so early. She's 5, and she's got an 11-year-old coming after her trying to make her feel better when she cries. We have to unlearn this whole business that white women crying is going to get them what they want in life, because that ain't it.
The more you know.
It's so weird.
I would just like to say, fuck you.
This is weird, man.
Yeah.
Photobomb, epic photobomb.
Dad?
Looks like Dave Matthews. Not
Where'd
the
you
good
put
guy.
Frank?
She still has her arms up.
Oh.
Sticks
I'm
on
gonna have
Mitch
some
went
water
totally
right
upside
now.
down.
You can do it.
I like this.
Do
This
it.
is pretty funny. Deep thought of the day. What normal people see. What colorblind see people see.
Nice.
Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. This might be one of the worst ones ever.
Oh.
Look at that son of a bitch.
Ugh.
We wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese, but they say we couldn't, so they did.
Were
their
those
own
the two
part.
kids from The Shining?
How did you get that?
Yeah, right.
Spider crab in his mouth.
It does look like it. Man, that is fucking rough looking, dude.
Made it myself. Paper mache.
It's paper
Paper mache, yeah. And then I ran it over with my car.
With a flamethrower.
Kill it with atomic fire.
White woman who called 911 on an Amazon driver because she didn't like his driving. I don't know. Fucking Karens. I don't like his driving.
So many questions.
Oh, you don't like his driving yet. You got 3 Dwees. Thanks
This
for...
really makes me feel bad.
Oh.
They lost a whole shelf of fucking plates, man.
Well, this is why you don't go down to the Dollar General to get the concrete anchoring screws.
Yeah.
They no bueno.
Man, that's a bummer.
He wakes up in the morning.
Bust out the China.
Buffalo chopper. That's a buffalo chopper if you've never seen one. They call them buffalo choppers. It's just like a it's like a bowl that rotates, and then inside is like a auger almost. And you put stuff in there and it'll chop it up.
Looks like it works great.
Apparently you can just dump all the shit in the ground when you're done. Yeah. There's that picture again. Oops. Yeah, some of these are the same.
Extra cum.
Extra cum. I don't know what this one is.
That'll take me an extra 20 minutes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Allergies nut. Allergies pistachio only.
Taking the trash out and there's a hole in it, or a dead body, or both.
The trunk with the body.
You think they're gonna notice? I don't think so.
Oh, we can see Kevin McAllister's up to his old shenanigans.
Yeah, anyway, usually he's paint cans. Now he's down to ketchup.
Ketchup was cheaper.
Marv.
Oh man, did you see this one?
Oh yeah, she shouldn't be running.
Yeah, don't run.
Nobody should run.
Oh. You killed the car.
He's like, damn.
Luckily, it wasn't the front of the car. She would hit the headlights.
I just want to let all y'all know out there, watch for waspies because they'll sting you, and then you look like me. But it's hot today, so make sure you drink water. Have a good one.
Waspus.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wasps.
He's probably from Nebraska. Don't mind him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I know him.
You work with that guy?
Oh, quit whining. I'm pretty sure something for Santa exploded in your face.
What just happened?
That day.
Oh, that was
A
pretty
girl
fun.
can counterpunch with a twisted T upside the head.
She blasted the shit out of her.
Like she hasn't had that before.
Pincus thing. Take that son of a bitch out.
Poor Pincus.
Dang.
Poor Pincus. Now, what I don't get is
Oh, it's an H9.
like
Oh, no, it's the FK.
the thing smokes like a muzzle loader, man. What the hell's going on there?
Shooting wolf. He's shooting wolf ammo.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe in order to get that crazy velocity, they're using some type of weird powder.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, God damn, that thing smokes. It's like you're shooting a flintlock or something.
Yeah, right. It's the first ever repeated muzzleloader.
Eh.
Oh fuck! Oh no!
He's like, what the
Fuck her so hard her head fell off. That's ever happened. Hope your goddamn head was in it.
Goddamn, Ed was in it.
I'm here weekly. That's never happened before.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Right in front of the wolf decoy.
Boy,
Yeah.
boy. Oh,
He's like,
gotta
shit.
go.
He's like,
Later.
Man, he's like, I knew I was big, but I didn't know I was that big.
Hey.
Father's Day again.
Father of the year.
Another rad dad popping wheelies on a 3-wheeler with like a 3-month-old.
Have something to cushion your fall.
I suppose. Yeah.
They got rubber bones. They'll bounce back.
Yeah.
They're pretty bouncy.
I'm gonna put my gun down when they pull up. I'm gonna put it down. Yeah, man, he thought he was gonna jump in my car and pull out.
Guy tried to steal his car and he was like, no, you're not.
That gun's worth more than the car.
Yeah, anyway. that and everybody, people in the comment section are ragging on his extended the extended mag, and it's like, whatever, who gives a shit?
Hey, if it works, it's not dumb.
Yeah, right.
Until it doesn't.
Correct.
Fucking hell, how fast was that roller coaster going?
They hit ludicrous speed.
With 88 miles an hour.
Launched itself right out of New Jersey.
Well, I mean, who wants to be in New Jersey?
Yeah,
New Jersey launched
Nobody.
its first missile today.
So I don't know if you know who Kawhi Leonard is. He's a basketball player, and he's the dude that has that weird laugh, that laugh, super weird.
Hey, Kawhi. Oh, hey, Arnold. Welcome to LA. Thank you. It's great to have you here. Plus, it's good to see another Terminator. I don't know why they call me that. Because you have zero emotions. You feel no pain. You have no mercy. Trust me, it's a compliment, okay? Whoa. Am I seeing double? Somebody call Sarah Connor.
Well, isn't this cute? A Terminator convention.
He's the real Terminator.
Yeah, well, you're the one with the crazy robot laugh.
It's a totally normal laugh. He's a fun guy.
Good thing. Otherwise, I'd have to terminate you.
Hasta la vista, baby. What it do, baby?
Well, Arnold is not aged well at all.
No.
I don't know, man. He's like 70, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good for fucking his age.
No way I can do curls like that when I'm 70.
No way. Yeah. I don't remember what this. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I don't know how many times we have to see this shit happen, but. That car hit him so hard.
He's got some extra padding. He's fine.
Yeah, the car hit him so hard his ass came out.
He's cool.
He's got plumber's cleavage.
Whoever designed this must have hated children.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute, isn't that Johnny Knoxville Park?
Yeah. And broken back, broken hip, broken leg. What the hell, man? This is so dumb. It says, look at this guy smash his own nuts by crossing his legs.
Oi. Never felt that in 39.
Well. Not so easy to find a mayor that doesn't suck shit, huh?
Youngin.
And Tone it down. Hit the brakes. Take it easy. Look out.
Well, that was a shitty fence.
Gotta fix my daughter's car again.
I thought you got that restrictor plate that only allowed it to go up to 30 miles an hour.
A lot of people, I mean, I know I'm not trying to put him on blast here and I'm not trying to embarrass him, but this is actually Shields security camera from out front. That's Travis P11 trying to get some 9mm.
Probably. No. I'm not that desperate for 9, man. Primers, yeah. Primers, absolutely, man. That's I was gonna say you probably see that car on Craigslist next week, light Bondo, some mild scratches,
So last week I think it was last week, we were talking about the price of chicken, the price of all that kind of stuff. And I was saying how, and it is again, I looked again this week because I bought some chicken breasts, and chicken breasts were like $1.88 a pound, and thighs were like $2.49 or something. And I was saying how, what, people are probably using thighs because wings are so expensive. I was right. Wingstop launches Thigh Stop in response to sky high chicken wing prices. They're actually using thighs and doing like boneless thighs and stuff.
I know there's an innuendo or a joke there about thighs stopping people, but I can't for the life of me figure it out.
Yeah, right.
I know some of the burger places are not selling like the grilled chicken sandwiches, burgers like they used to. You can get maybe the fried ones, but not the grilled chicken anymore. I mean, I haven't seen in McDonald's, Dairy Queen, Burger King. They all have stopped selling them.
Well, like I said, breasts are still pretty reasonable. You can do, you can still get breasts for a fair price, but wings are wings are crazy.
Oh, wings.
I mean, wings are more than thighs, and thighs are more than boneless breasts, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I saw this and I was like, wow, I guess I know what I'm talking about, huh?
Yeah, like right now, everything is the chicken, crispy chicken sandwich. That's like the biggest craze everyone's trying to make, ever since Popeyes came out with theirs, everybody wants one. Everybody wants to get, put one out now.
Yeah. Citibank launches True Name initiative with MasterCard to allow trans and non-binary people to use their chosen name. I'm sure this won't backfire ever.
Yeah.
Have you seen the picture of the dude that did one?
No.
Yeah. He blocks part of the name, but it's an N-word something, but you can't see what the second part is. And he posted it on Instagram. He said it really works.
Wow.
I mean, you're going to get your ass beaten, but good for you.
Put whatever the hell you want on there. This I thought was pretty hilarious. Elizabeth Warren posted his picture. Whatever I did, my daddy believed in me. He'd say, "That's my Betsy." This guy commented, "Great picture of you two." This is just a mean old lady, man. Just mean old lady.
Oh God, Pizzeria Karen.
I'm not getting any sound, and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not getting any sound out of it.
It's weird.
Yeah. She was all mad and mean and threw pepper flakes at the kid's face, I guess.
Ooh, man.
It's a good way to get your ass back. I'd slap the shit out of a lady if somebody, I don't care if it's a woman or not. Somebody did something like that to my kid, I think I'd slap the shit out of her.
It's like trailer park pepper spray. You just throw chili flakes at them.
My old man used to wake me up on Saturdays to get to a bird.
Italian. That's Italian. That's an Italian pepper spray. Yeah. Tell me you're rich without telling me you're rich. I filled up my gas tank, bought boxes of ammo, and shot plywood targets at the range. What?
Leftism strikes sports world yet again as U.S. Olympic trans athlete Chelsea Wolfe claims that her main goal to win at the Olympics is to burn the flag at the podium. This is completely nonsensical because she even says herself that she represents the U.S. to show the world that we have good values and good morals. How's burning the flag going to achieve that? If anything, the very fact that Chelsea Wolfe can compete on behalf of the U.S. at the Olympic level is proof enough. Leftism strikes the sports world yet again as...
Sounds like more, hey, look at me, I need attention bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these are pretty good.
Here we go. We've got the top 6 answers on the board. Name something you know about zombies. Christy.
Black.
They're black. Okay.
This is right up there with the Randy.
Joke on.
Yeah, Randy from Randy from the Wheel of Fortune. People that annoy you, naggers.
They're gray. You stupid bimbo.
It's up there. It's up there.
Here we go.
Tongue and finger combo. Best way to flip pages of a book. Now you know. Knowing is half the battle.
The other half is extreme violence.
G.I. Joe.
This is I actually saw Moo going here. Moo went here for lunch today. He was very disappointed. They charged him for his cock. He said, "But I have a coupon." They're like, "It's expired. Sorry."
We don't.
And how much?
Coupon?
I mean,
we don't take no stinking coupons.
As a restaurant guy, I know a good deal when I see it. Buy one small pizza, get one regular cock free. I'm not even worried about that. How much ice could they get into a cup? Look at that.
Not anymore.
Yeah, look at that. That's,
as much as possible because that syrup is expensive as F.
Well, if it's cut off, you need a lot of ice to preserve it.
Pink Panthers out there.
Ain't free.
Yeah,
Pink says our wings are $4.49. Our thighs and drumsticks are $169. That's a good price on thighs and drums.
My brother has a friend that he was from Japan, and he said that when they used to go to high school, the guy goes like, "Hey, I want to go to the store. I want to go to the store and get a cock." And this guy's like, "What? Yeah, go get a cock. Drink a cock." Because he couldn't speak English, right? He was trying to say Coke, but
Coke. I was going to say
Coke. Like he was saying cock.
Wah wah wah.
True story, man. True story.
True story. Y'all got any fucking peanuts?
That'd be funny, man.
I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but
are we going to talk about the elephant in the room?
No.
Yeah, right.
No, we're just going to ignore it. It's going to go away.
You need a name for a route that connects 2 points. A road? Great, that was easy. But if it has buildings on it, call it a street. A street? Yeah, and if it's got trees, call it an avenue. Trees as well as buildings. Either, both. But I thought a road with buildings was a street. Or an avenue. Right. And if it's narrow, call it a lane. And if it's wide, call it a boulevard. Is that French? Yes, speaking of which, if a road ends in a dead end, I want to call it a cul-de-sac. Very fancy. What does that mean? The arse of the bag. Can't call it that. The arse of the bag. You need a name for a route that connects 2 points.
That was funny, man.
Oh, this is hilarious. And sometimes you see a video and you're like, God, I wish I was there when this happened. I would have loved to see this.
Dad bods rule.
You know what being a dad is really mostly about being grumpy and knowing things.
True fact.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote it
Or
on the
making shit
interweb.
up convincingly, they said. My wife Paula on her 5th round ever driver from 118 yards away. A hole in one. It says, well, Paula, sincerely from me and the 10 million other hack golfers, fuck you. Get back in line and waste thousands of dollars and hours like the rest of us.
Ghostwrite that?
Yeah, right?
Look at all the nines.
99999.
9.
So angry.
Very angry.
Every once in a while, this pops up, and I always forgot, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, that happened.
May end up being the most tragic loss of all. George Bush doesn't care about black people. Please call. May end up being the most tragic loss of all. George Bush doesn't care about black people. Please call.
So, did you guys see this one? Probably. It's been out for about a week. This is the transgender person that broke. I believe this is the same person that broke those records. That they broke like 4 records in one competition or some crazy shit. New Zealand is now fielding her for their Olympic team. So rest in peace, the rest of the world, I guess. I mean, they're all going to get wiped out by Laurel Hubbard.
I mean, to be fair, the Russian women's team, as I'm doing air quotes, was doing this back in the 80s.
Well, yeah, that's true. At what point do they is there separate categories need to be made? You know, I mean, just a male, a female, and then a transgender. You want to be a transgender athlete, be a transgender athlete, and in your category. Because, I mean, if it goes the way that we're assuming it's going to go, this person's going to wipe out the field and be, unstoppable. I mean, shit.
Check that person for steroids.
Yeah, right.
Well, she'll wipe it out as long as you don't hurt her nuts.
Yeah.
Oof.
All right, here you go. Your birth month is what you're good at. I'm good at being fucking stupid. That's pretty accurate.
Good at fighting children.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Am I born in every month?
They got literally
back interesting since I don't even smoke.
Anybody born in June? You're good at butt stuff.
Being a fucking douchebag.
We got any March babies in here?
No.
Why the hell did you tell your father BDSM stands for burgers, drinks, and salsa music? He just invited Bob and Agnes to come over tonight for BDSM party. We are not done talking about this. Cletus says, I'm good at banging fat chicks. See, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Found your little niche.
So sometimes Bill Maher is a complete crazy douche. Sometimes he's not.
I was reading also about Lin-Manuel Miranda this week. He of Hamilton fame and, won a Pulitzer Prize for it. He's got a new musical, The Heights, which is about Washington Heights. I know that neighborhood. My father parked in it every day of his life, going to New York, coming over from New Jersey, and then taking the subway down to Midtown. And he wrote the music and lyrics. His parents are Puerto Rican, came to this country from Puerto Rico. The book is by someone who's half Puerto Rican. It got 96% Rotten Tomatoes. People loved it. Great reviews, for which he has apologized profusely. Why? Well, there's Latinx performers, one black lead, but no Afro Latinx. The committee that makes note of everyone's skin tone discovered this, and then Lin-Manuel Miranda had to say, I'm truly sorry. I'm learning from the feedback. I thank you for raising it, and I'm listening. I promise to do better in my future projects. This is what I was talking about with Nikki. Please stop the apologizing. You're the guy who made the founding fathers black and Hispanic. I don't think you have to apologize to Twitter. For sake. This is why people hate Democrats. It's cringy. What's different is, yes, people used to get mad. People didn't used to grovel and apologize like this for it. I think that's different with social media. I mean, I didn't read the criticisms of this because I don't think they're worthy to read. I just read that was his reaction. Obviously, he felt it was important enough for him to make this apology. Do I think he really thinks he should apologize? I don't. He just wants to avoid the news cycle. I don't blame him. You know, I understand this. But at some point, people are going to have to stand up to these bullies because that's what it is. It's just bullying. It's I can make you crawl like a dog, and I enjoy it. I mean, he's a Latino making a Latino movie with a Latino cast. Not good enough. Nothing is ever good enough for this people. They're like children. We don't raise our children right, and it's reflected in the media. No one ever tells their children, shut the up, sit down, listen to your elders, stop bitching.
Oh, man. When he said nothing is ever good enough, it's exactly right. Nothing is ever going to be good enough for everybody. Now that you just try and shut people up till they move on to the next thing. It's not even about doing what's right or what's wrong or what's smart or what's stupid. It's about getting yourself, through something until the next person, the mob decides to go after somebody else.
Yeah, they're just waiting to nitpick on one word to cancel you,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oops, Sarge is out there. Uh-oh.
Sarge says, didn't Bill Maher used to be super liberal? He is in some things, and others he's not. He's kind of a mixed bag. And sometimes you watch him and you're like, oh, this guy's so brainwashed. And then
he's very selective on certain things.
And then other things, he's very like this, he's very like makes a lot of sense, and you could really get behind him. Hates guns, all that kind of, hated guns, all that kind of stuff back in the day.
It's like a machine gun.
I'm not always a big fan of like camo, but that looks super cool, man. I dig that a lot.
Nice.
That like urban gray and black, a little bit of white kind of camo. That's really super sharp looking. I dig that a lot.
Yeah, it's like modern camo, street camo, concrete camo.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Hi, Red. Like her.
Story time. That clip you saw there was from April when I first moved to the RV. That's my neighbor who lives across the street yelling white power at me. Later on that day, he crosses the street to explain to me why he felt the need to yell white power and ended up with me knocking the taste of the N-word out of his mouth. Fast forward, it's now Father's Day. He's there with his kids and he comes outside and points at me across the street and says, I hate him, fuck him, I hate him. He hates white people. No, I said, I don't hate white people. I hate you. And I told him why. Fast forward, his children and grandkids leave, and he comes back and he crosses the street and he's sitting there talking to me from across the street, because I told him, you cross the street, you're going to catch these hands. And he proceeds to tell me all the ways that he hates me. And I said, you can hate me all you want, just don't say the N-word. And what does he do? I never called you a nigger. So I went over there and I knocked the taste of the N-word out of his mouth. If you bold enough to say the N-word, be bold enough to catch his ass whipping.
Yeah, Skylar. Stop doing that.
Skylar. That's Skylar's dad, probably.
Exactly is it you want us to do for you? I send the officer down here. I want them to make me right. Ma'am, we're not going to go down there and enforce your Western bacon cheeseburger. What am I supposed to do? This is between you and the manager. We're not going to go enforce how to make a hamburger. That's not a criminal issue. There's nothing criminal. So I just stand here. So I just sit here and you need to calmly and rationally speak to the manager and figure out what to do between you. She did come up and I said, "Can I please have my Western burger?" She said, "I'm not dealing with it." She walked away because they're mopping the floor and it's all full of suds and they don't want to run. They don't want to go through there and ma'am, then I suggest you get your money back and go somewhere else. This is not a criminal issue. We can't go out there and make them make you a cheeseburger the way you want it. Well, that you're supposed to be here to protect me. Well, what are we protecting you from? A wrong cheeseburger? Okay, what exactly is it you want us to do for you?
What are we protecting you from?
Yep,
The
crack
wrong
is a hell of a
cheeseburger?
drug.
He's midnight. You close 30 minutes early. Look what happens.
I know, man. Close a little early one night. You mop the floors. Fucking Karen comes in, wants it her
SWAT team
way.
shows up. And burglar.
Yeah, what the hell,
Reminds me
man?
of that video where the lady wanted chicken nuggets and she said, "We only serve breakfast," and she like reached in and tried to like get the manager or the clerk, you know, just like "Rawr."
Yeah, there's a bunch of videos in that.
Are not interviewing for American Idol.
That's actually Roll Call posted that, but that's actually Roll Call when he had his hair long. A lot of people don't remember that.
Yeah, no, that was the first time Roll Call took up the dare of, I bet you can't drink this whole bottle of Everclear.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've seen this
And
one.
isn't Mother Nature so beautiful?
Yeah, it sure is.
Mom, Dad, what is that guy doing to the ground? Oh, I think he's just getting fresh water.
No, look away. That's the Canyon Clapper. Somebody grab him up.
The Canyon Clapper.
Oof.
I think that's it for this week.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It says starting July 1st, the state of Tennessee will have a new law where victims of violent crime can obtain a lifetime order of protection against the convicted offender. And
who's life, hers or his?
The reason I saved this was because Pincus says, will the subject of the order be restricted from possessing firearms? I thought that was a really interesting question. And back and forth in the comment section here a little bit, but
yeah, Hitchcliffe is a pretty cool lady. I've talked to her a few times.
Mm-hmm. It's a lifetime restriction. So is that a lifetime red flag too, basically?
Yeah.
I think that's. Oh, did everybody see this guy that was acting as his own attorney?
Oof.
Count under the charge. The defendant is guilty of first degree murder.
No, it didn't work out very good because he got found in double homicide.
Well, nothing venture, nothing gain.
I can't take him seriously with that haircut, with that hairdo.
I know.
It's like Don King, but bad.
Yeah.
Claims she supports voter ID, has all along. Now, obviously, we know they're full of it, but
let's congratulate ourselves here. This is a result of really successful messaging on this issue, and they couldn't ignore that 80%.
Yeah.
I'm a pirate.
IKEA, you saw everybody saw IKEA's
IKEA
menu
this menu
for Juneteenth: fried chicken, watermelon, mac and cheese, potato salad, collard greens, candied yams. Ouch! Talk about shooting yourself in the foot. Too woke for your own good. We're so woke. Yep. Oops. We were talking about something like this I think it was last week. Now, this is about a school. This is a school board meeting, and all the crazy wokeness and blah blah blah, all that kind of. It's not about that at all. It's about something far more petty. Like somebody named their kid Dick Black. Who would name your kid Dick Black? Because like when you go to school or something, the last name's first. So you're going to be going down there, and all of a sudden,
God, reminds me. I don't know how long ago. This was in the 90s. There was a guy who was in high school, and I think he was like a junior. He was almost or a senior. He legally changed his name to Bass Fishing in America because he wanted to see that in his high school diploma. And I was like, what? This guy wanted to see bass fishing in America and his high school diploma. I just thought it was so weird.
Tell you, man, weed.
I have a picture in my phone of it's just
hands up.
Phone rang.
Hands up.
The phone rang at the restaurant, and the caller ID. I went to answer it because nobody was answering or whatever, so I ran over the phone to grab it, and it was the guy's name must have been Cesar Small, but because the last name's first, basically when I went to grab the phone, I thought it looked like it said Small Caesar, and I was like, whoa, I guess we know what this guy's ordering. He wants a small Caesar salad.
Small Caesar.
It said Small Caesar. I was like, what?
There was a kid in my high school class that his name was, honest to God, Benjamin Dover.
No shit. Come on.
Honest. It's in the yearbook.
What the hell? What kind of sociopath would do that to their kid?
Was he ass fishing in America?
Yeah.
It's like my friend Chris, man. His last name was Ball. It's like they'll call your son Harry because they'll be going, "Is Harry Ball here today in class?"
We had a Dick Long and a Dick Ball in my high school. Class of 100 people.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember we used to have a foreign exchange student one time. His name was Yuki. And people kept saying, "Who's Yucko? Who's Yucko?"
Yucko.
They couldn't pronounce the name right.
Yucko the clown. Remember Yucko the clown on Howard Stern?
Yucko.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I will talk to you all later.
Later,
Yeah,
Travis.
thanks, buddy.
Travis.
Hey, you guys all have a great morning.
You too, man.
Later.
Laters. Oh, baby. My lower back is. So finesse. Oh, yeah.
You get splinters.
Yeah, I know, right? Gotta wear one of those cut gloves. C4 says that dude killed his wife and daughter and then tried to kill his son, but he got away. And he defended himself. And he sounded like an asshole too, of course. He was all yelling and acting all crazy.
Yeah, usually murderers are very polite.
Yeah, right. I know. Surprising.
Yeah.
Nicest guy you'll ever meet is a serial killer.
Honeycomb.
Trying to get in.
Well, and thank God I'm a complete asshole to everybody I meet.
Yeah.
He just kills one person. He's not serial.
Super cereal.
Super cereal. So what are you guys doing for 4th of July? Anything?
Yeah, I got a shit ton of people coming over.
Do you? Screw that.
I know. It was supposed to just be me and my son. Now everybody's showing up because they know I'm barbecuing shit.
You know what you should do? Just take your barbecue and go somewhere else.
No. You need to mix. You need to take, like, if you're making 4 briskets, one of them you put just a little bit of Epicac in, so people think they got food poisoning from it.
Well, no, then it'll clog up my seating.
Look, all you have to do is hang a sign on the door and disconnect the little that says "shit or broken" and disconnect the little chain on the flapper.
What's all these buckets that say "barf bucket"? Yep, but I'm off all next week after the 4th, so hopefully get some fishing in. How about you? You doing anything for the holiday?
Yeah, we're going up to camp.
Nice.
I texted my aunt texted me. Well, a while back we set it up, but she just texted me yesterday. We got to figure out what food we're doing and whatnot. But yeah, kid will love it. He loves going up there. He'll be on the 4-wheeler all day long. I'll be riding him around the woods for hours. I know. I guarantee it. But yeah, we'll go up and do some food and fireworks, and I'm gonna take some guns. Just maybe we'll shoot a little bit, depending on how late we stay up. I might take a couple things. Nothing too crazy, but just haven't shot in a while. And I want to. I might take the AR up for the wife to shoot a little bit, or the AK for the wife to shoot a little bit. She's always wanting to shoot those. She doesn't get to shoot them very often, or she hasn't shot them very often. Mm-hmm. So, and I think I still need to do something. I forget what I would need to do. I think I need to. I don't know if I need to. Fuck, I might need to take them both, because one of them I need to. I feel like I need to sight one of them in better. Like I changed something and I need to re-sight it in or something, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I've got a handful of guns that I put new optics on. I still haven't sighted them in.
Yeah, you kind of forget to do it.
I know.
What I mean? And then you go to shoot and you're like, oh, that's right. Hold on, give me a minute here.
Now I put that primary arms ACSS scope on my 300 blackout. Uh-huh. And that thing was dead on. I didn't have to touch it.
Cool.
It was, how often I don't know. That's never happened to me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how they don't sight them. They don't adjust them in the factory, do they? When it's a red, is that a scope or a red dot? Did you say
scope? Oh,
it's a scope. Yeah, that's weird for it to be super close like that. But I would say a red dot. Who knows? I don't know if they try and adjust them at all before they send them out or not. I've never had. Well, I'm trying to think how close mine were when I shot them in. I don't know. I can't remember. And I still have that SIG MSR. I haven't gotten an upper yet to put it on, so I still have that in the box.
Yeah, it was that primary arms 2.5 power.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
What's the eye relief like on that? Is it you probably have a lot of eye relief, huh?
It's let's see here. Without handling it. Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Nice. Yeah, so
let's see. I haven't gone on PSA for quite a while. Let's see what they got going on. I know they're doing financing now, which is kind of neat. Kind of cool of them.
That's cool.
Yeah. Those Tyranny 15 strip lowers are only $80. That's not bad. I mean, that's the same as their other lowers. You know what I mean? Their other logo lowers or whatever. That's not bad for a cool lower like that. If you had, if you're looking to buy something kind of cool,
Something
different,
different.
yeah, it'd be fun to have.
I like Moo's AR-15 suggestion. the Tranny 15.
Tranny 15, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny. They get canceled. Everybody be after them. It would actually probably help their business so much if they got all that publicity for being non-woke. It's pretty cool. 16-inch with that blue color. That's kind of neat. I've never.
Big metallic blue.
Timber Creek Enforcer MFT Minimalist EPT Rifle Kit. Huh. It's different.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the upper not matching.
Yeah, it's a little. I don't know.
If it was like a different color for contrast, but just the plain black.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard because it's not together. Like if you see that rifle together,
Maybe, right?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard to judge it when it's not together.
You would have to like have a mag with the same color as the upper.
Yeah, a mag that color would look sharp in it for sure.
Yeah. It would kind of like
they got
distribute.
Yeah. They got some Blem bolt carriers for $100. Let's see what they got in here. Uppers. Let's look and see what they have for the Blizzak out. In what is it, 10.5 inch I wanted to get? Let's see what they have. Yeah, well, I mean, I won't be getting the backup sights on anything anyway. If that fucking shit goes through with Biden or the ATF, you won't be allowed to have backup sights.
Well, I don't think the rule's going to change. Those are what the rules are, and they're just putting out so you have a chart to follow.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So if you have backup sights, take them off when you go to the range. A couple in stock.
Maybe you put them on backwards, and that negates.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Shoot yourself.
Yeah, shoot yourself in the face.
Face.
The old Bugs Bunny style.
Yeah, yeah. Just spin the barrel around like that. Yeah. Very cool. All right. Was that the daily deals we were looking at earlier? Oh, no. Let's look at the daily deals. So there's that Blem Stealth Strip Lower. Still 7. That's weird that the Blem Stealth Strip Lower is the same as that one. They're all $80. Pink says, wait, what's this about can't have backups? In that point system, in that point system, if you go to the point system chart or whatever, having backup rifle style sights will get you 4 points, and it will be an SBR. Or is it 3 points? I can't remember. But if you get 4 points, it's an SBR. So it's either 3 or 4 points just for that. $10 PMags. Lots of PMags. Lots of PMags. Yeah. What's this? Easy Shield. So there's a Springfield Saint for $850. That's really reasonable for a Saint. Not that I want a Springfield, but That's really reasonable for a Springfield. Those things have been up near like $1,000 for a long time.
Yeah, I'm kind of itching to build another one. I've been wanting to do a 450 Bushmaster for a while, but it's
Moo. You have a 450 Bushmaster, right?
I do.
He is a 450 Bushmaster.
Yeah,
I
he
am the
is.
master of
450
the Bush
Bushmaster is
Hay.
one of the few semi-auto cartridges that's been in regular stock around for me.
Moo, you gotta you just gotta gain a little bit more weight and you can get that tattoo on you. 450 Bushmaster.
10 more pounds.
10 more pounds. One more rack of ribs, man.
I did buy 10 pounds of wings.
Oh, Jesus. Look at you flexing.
$3.69 a pound.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad either. 10-inch, 10.5-inch, 5.56 with the EPT trigger, pistol kit, 509. Throw a fucking lower on there, and you got yourself a AR pistol. Well, no sights on it. Yeah, you have to throw a red dot or something on it.
Mm-hmm.
Could spend that extra
509.
money on doubled up ear protection.
Yeah, right.
Well, the ones with the blast cans aren't too ear-ringingly bad.
Yeah, my 7.5-inch 223 is pretty obnoxious.
Yeah, I bet.
That goes with the
There's a Ruger. We were talking about Ruger. There's a flat dark earth Ruger.
Meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
See the stock right there? That's like
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
stock, the
Yeah, the
basic
old M4.
stock. Yeah, the old M4
Yeah.
stock or the car stock that they used to give out beforehand, and now you have, Magpul, the CTR and all this other stuff, B5s and excuse me. Yeah, they have all this kind of stocks now you can put on there.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's like a $20 stock.
Yeah, I think I have a whole Home Depot bucket full of those.
Yeah,
I think
right?
everybody has a Home Depot bucket full.
I got a Home Depot bucket, but it's not.
Oh, that one
full of
comes
those.
with a stick.
No, that's a Rough Rider. That doesn't come with a stick.
Oh, hang on.
Well, that's the barkeep.
Oh, I got it. There you go.
It's a steak.
Speak.
Century Arms Wasser, $1,100.
Yeah, it's a wire folder too. Ugh.
Yeah. And then,
No wire hangers.
Ever.
Ever. Ooh, CX4 Storm.
$800.
Ouch.
Taurus G3, $280. It's such a good value.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good gun for $280, man. Somebody was talking about Taurus earlier, why Taurus gets such a bad rap. I think it was John.
Yeah, John's life.
Yeah. I mean, they're so reasonably priced, and you just, I'll be honest, I don't hear much bad about them. I mean, for as many guns as they seem to sell, I just don't hear many people talking shit about them other than, oh, it's a fucking Taurus, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Just talking shit about them, but not really having a reason to, other than it's cool to talk shit.
It's a Bope up there.
I got two Tori. I've got a Model 65 357 revolver and a TH9. Never had a problem with either of them. I really love that revolver too. It's really accurate for me.
Yeah, they're well made.
Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, $480. They're pricey. They'll come down a little bit, but I think they'll sell a lot of those. I really like them. I wish they made it in 40. I'd really like to. I would really want to pick one up if they had it in 40. I like the 40 round. I would do 9mm. I mean, I don't. It's not like I hate 9mm or anything. I just want to kind of see what happens. But I've liked the Shield for quite a while. I've been interested in them for years. I just never bought one. But they feel great in your hand.
The Performance Center ones are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're really sharp.
Spend
too,
the
with
extra and
cuts.
get the Performance Center.
Yeah. That'll get you crucified in some circles. Yeah. M&Ps always have like fiber optic sights. Do they make a factory night sight for those?
Yeah, that's how the for the Shield Plus or for the Shields.
Whatever, either one.
Well, on the Shields, the Gen 1 Shields, the only ones that came with fiber optics were the Performance Center ones.
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time on the Gen 1s, they had like your standard one, then they had a Performance Center that came with like 4 magazines and the Trijicon night sights.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's what I'd want to do. I'd want to do night sights on it. The high vis is cool, but I like night sights. I like having night. I don't know. It's just something I like. I think it's a cool feature.
Yeah, you can get the TFOs, best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm. Those are the ones with the ring, right? They have the ring around them?
No, they're Tritium FO fiber optic.
Oh,
it's a tritium vial behind a fiber optic sight. They're
oh, I thought that was the one where the ring. Okay,
no,
it
that's
like
the
fiber optic in the middle
HDs.
and then a ring.
Those are the Trijicon HDs of
or was it the XS Big Dot or something?
Yeah,
they look like that too. I don't know.
Well, the Big Dots, they're
a Big Dot.
Well, they're either like regular, Big Dot, or some do have the tritium insert in the middle.
Glock 17 with night sights, $700.
Oof.
Damn. And that's a daily deal.
Did I tell you there was one that just sold a used Glock 17 for $900 on auction nearby?
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? How the hell does that even make sense?
And then they have the fees on top of that.
Yeah.
You know, like
the auction fees or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 13% plus sales tax and
what the fuck? So it turned out to be like an $1,100 Glock. Why? Why would that?
And it was used.
How could that even? Why would that even happen? How could that even happen?
I don't.
Maybe Gaston blessed it.
You know, these auctions, they just, people all get competitive and stuff, and
stop thinking. Yeah. Carcanos for $200. I thought that was an SKS at first, and I was like, $200 SKS sold.
What's broken on it?
Yeah, right. Here, Travis was talking about Typhoon Defense. I don't really know much about them. They're a decent looking. They're a good. I mean, I've seen some AR-12 or whatever you want to call them, AR pattern 12 gauges, and some of them look pretty weird. These look pretty normal. They look nice. They look good.
Yeah.
Sarge just did a video on a Bullpup 12.
Who the fuck watches that guy? Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I'm his biggest fan.
He's getting that Cosaint monies.
Yeah. Anyway, son of a bitch, bastard. Oof. Colt M4, $1,100. Yeah, there is a bunch of 12 gauges. There's a shitload of 12 gauges.
Mm-hmm. All from one factory in Turkey, just putting a different label on it.
Panzer Arms, Charles Daly. DP-12. You can DP if you can DP-12, you're probably 2 Live Moo.
You're wrecked.
Yeah,
You wrecked your rectum.
Takes me 6 times though.
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
You know what's funny is I can never remember the beginning of that joke, only the punchline. Something about a car accident with a cow. Another 12 gauge. There's another EAA Churchill. Yeah, probably another Turkish. Or where are Black Aces made? Do you know?
Don't know.
No idea.
Yeah.
I think they're like importing companies in like Florida.
C4 says, actually, Greg is fixing a new pistol for me to test out. You're going to be surprised.
If it's not a 3-inch 357 SEG, I'm not interested.
Jerk. I hate that guy. He's such a jerk face. Rock Island. That's an odd looking pump shotgun, man, with the mag fed pumps. Oof. There's a Ruger 57 for $650. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Cletus is saying the Black Aces is a mix of American and Turkish.
It's a Turmerican?
Turducken.
So like the parts are made in Turkey and then they come over here and are put together kind of a century dig. I'm thinking maybe.
You guys know anything about the Freedom Ordnance FX9?
Nope.
Heard anything about them? Me neither.
The only like the dedicated pistol caliber builds I've really know anything about, and it's not much, are the Foxtrot mics.
Oh yeah.
Fox twat.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
Does it come with a stick?
Its stick is built in.
Fancy.
Come with a stick? Nope. Built-in stick. That should be underneath the specs. Built-in stick. That would be awesome. You go down, it's like, 4.5-inch barrel, nice. Well, built-in stick. Put in cart.
Add to
cart. Click. Ooh, these guys are dueling.
Ding, 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 ding.
Rossi RS22, $125. That's tough to beat that. It's tough to beat $125 22.
Ooh, I'd like to get that MP Sport. Shoot 22.
Yeah. Oh, that's the 22, yeah.
Yeah. My brother actually wants to get that for his son. He's only he's 12 years old, He is building an AR-15 for him, but he wanted to start him out with maybe with one of those and see how it'd react to the, if he likes it or not, And then he'll keep it.
They're still making SD9 VEs, huh? $350.
Yeah.
Guess they're still selling them. They just don't hear anything about them. I don't know. I mean, they sold the last 2 years. They probably sold like crazy, just like everything else. But if you need any bolt carriers, it's $100 bolt carriers. It's not too bad.
It's not too great.
No, I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't mind having an extra one, but
yeah, I want to get a couple, but I'm waiting for them to hopefully come down a little more.
Yeah, come down to like the $79 range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget which upper I bought, but this was back before the garbage times. But, it was like 2 something for the upper 5.56 upper, 16-inch barrel, and came with the tritium, not nitrite coated bolt carrier group. One of the pretty gold color ones.
So
very nice.
Here's a CMC drop-in trigger. We were talking about that M&P Sport upgraded, whatever the fuck they called it, $1,300 or whatever. Here's a flat face single stage for $130 from CMC. PMags, $1,230. $62 grain. SS 109s. Holy smokes! Does anyone have any experience with Charter Arms? I saw they have a nitro carburized revolver. Looked neat. Charter Arms does all sorts of weird stuff. Years ago, I was checking them out at gun shows and stuff just because I thought they were cool, not because I really wanted to buy one. But they had a bunch of aluminum framed revolvers that were all iodized, different colors, and they had like pink and blue and red and all sorts of stuff. I don't have anybody that says they're garbage, but it's kind of one of those things. It's like, yeah, they're kind of fun and they're okay, but you could do a lot better with you would be better off to buy a Taurus or something. I don't know. Do you guys have any experience with Charter Arms? You ever own any?
No.
Nope.
I might have looked at like one of their first gen, what the heck were they, with the 44 special bull pups or not, pit bulls?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And it was a thing.
Hmm. 250 rounds, 9mm, 600 rounds, $600 for 1,000 rounds. Still 60 cents a round. But it's coming down a little bit.
That's what I got 5.56 from Cabela's today. It was about 60 cents a round for a box of 200 for $119, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. I stopped at a place like a couple weeks ago just to look for some, I forget what I was even there for. 22 mag. I wanted to see if they randomly had a box or two. And while I was there, I was looking at some of the other prices, and they had Winchester, the white box, 5.56, and it was still 150, I think, bucks for 200 rounds. It was like
these were herders.
You did get the 22 mag cylinder for your Rough Rider, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. It hangs up a little bit sometimes. And I think that's just because it wasn't timed with, it's not timed with that revolver or whatever. So I don't know that there's any reason to be worried about using it. I just, every once in a while, like when you're cocking it, it'll hang up a little bit.
But it'll still like rotate in that and locks up okay?
Yeah, it locks up fine. Just sometimes when you're trying to cock it, it stops. It stops. You know what I mean? It hangs up. And if you drop the hammer down and then bring it back, then it'll cock.
Okay.
So
you got a stiff cock there.
Yeah, sometimes.
Spatchcock.
You got to put it down and then bring it back up a little bit. And then you're all right. Ooh, 100 round Beta mag. Nobody needs that. What do you need that for?
Unless his deer are wearing Kevlar.
He winds
wearing
down like a
Kevlar.
clock. He winds down like a clock in his speeches now too. He's like, "What do you need that for?" And he comes back. It's
French toast, please.
yeah. He's like winding down and pops back into it.
He's running out of batteries. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a clockwork mechanism.
1.9 trillion billion. Yeah, he's done that in like 4 freaking speeches in the past week where he's like whispering into the microphone. It's so fucking weird, man.
I heard it's because people were complaining about him yelling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather have somebody yell than be all weird and creepy like that.
Yeah, that way he can look like a dictator.
Taster?
100. Okay. 100 round. What the hell is going on with now? The whole time the pandemic and the ammo prices have been going through the roof and guns are like crazy. 50 BMG has been slowly coming down in price. It seems like this is Tracer, but it's 100 rounds for $300. That's $3 a round for 50. That's cheap.
Last time I saw it, I think it was $5 a round.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, it was two years ago or something. It was like $5 or $6 a round.
Wow.
So I don't know if it's because it's Tracer and that's less desirable. I don't know, and it's linked. I guess I don't know. Still, you can just pop them out of the links, right?
Yeah.
I don't really know how that works. I think so, right?
Well, you can use your finger, or they make an actual machine called a D-linker.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Or you just shoot it.
Or just run it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just slam the bolt. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I just want to delink all my ammo. Shoot 300 rounds.
ATI Schmeiser 5.56 60 round mag. It's a Schmeiser mag. It's a Schmeiser mag. I don't know much of this Vortex Sonora. I don't know much about the Sonora. I'm not sure where they have so many scopes now. It's really I still need to buy a scope for my 223, that Howa. I need to get a scope for that. And I keep wanting to call Vortex and talk to one of their guys. Their tech support's awesome. Their sales tech support or whatever. I've called them once or twice, and they've really taken a lot of time and talk about different scopes and stuff. I wonder what their big difference. I wonder what their difference is with the Sonora. That's relatively new. There's a Sonora. There's a Copperhead. There's the fucking Crossfire. There's the Vipers. I almost bought another Viper just like the one that's on my 308 because it was on sale and it was really inexpensive. It was on a great sale. And I didn't because I didn't really have the money. It fucking bummed me out because I was like, that'd be perfect to have the same scope on both rifles. That'd be nice. But I don't know what the difference is, man. I mean, there's obviously differences in all of them, but what matters and what doesn't, I don't know.
Does your Howa have a magazine, external magazine?
No, but you can get one.
Mine came with it installed, but it also included the internal mag conversion kit. And the mags are crap. They're really flimsy. And
I forget who makes it. Do you remember? Is it Legacy International?
I'm not sure.
No, I'm sorry. Accuracy
International. AI mags are usually pretty solid.
Yeah,
they're not.
Who makes them?
Well, like the feed lips aren't reinforced or anything. It's real soft, and the nose will tip up when you go to feed. When you put the bolt forward, and so it doesn't feed right and it jams up. I put in the internal box mag, converted it over, not a problem. Everything feeds right. It's the mags are just really thin, really flimsy. So I was just wondering if you had the same problem, but you don't have them.
Yeah,
let me know what you find out about the Sonora when you get a chance.
What is that?
Take
You
a look
got
at
one?
the screen.
Hold on a sec. Oh, there you go. Send that to me.
Okay. Empty box.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I put that on my 350. I haven't shot it yet.
Oh, there you go. The 350 Legend.
Because I am legend.
You wish you were a legend.
In my own mind.
In your own
So
time.
Legacy. Okay, so it is. I was right. It is. Hold on. Leave me alone. I don't want to buy nothing right now. Legacy Sports International.
Not right now.
Not right now. So let's see. It's not Accuracy International. Accuracy International is who makes the mags for my Savage. The Savage 308. But this is not. I thought it was Accuracy International, and I did. It's funny. I did say Legend, but it's Legacy Sports International.
Either way, there's not a huge difference. They're both 5 round.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I will say this. Putting the single piece rail on mine, I have that single piece Picatinny. It's pretty snug to get rounds into it. So
yeah,
it would be nice.
I didn't do the single piece just because of that.
Yeah. If you do your, if you do that, it would be nice to have the mags for sure. But these are pretty reasonably priced. I feel like these were over $100 when I looked at them last year. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they were $75. They're $68.99 right now. Image coming soon. How do you not have an image for it? It's weird. Just invest $1,000 in crypto. You should have enough to buy an entry-level Vortex in no time. You won't have anything else. At least you'll have a new scope. How to make a small fortune in crypto. Start with a large fortune. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to. So up here where you're saying it's pretty. It does look really thin there, huh?
Yeah, I mean you can squeeze it. It's thinner than a PMAG.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. That's a shame because, I mean, I know a lot of mags don't reinforce them with metal. You know what I mean? But if you're not going to reinforce it with metal, you damn better well have it, well made.
The polymer.
Yeah, put the money into it to make it right. Now I know I will say my Accuracy International or whatever mag that for my 308, I can't. It's a 10 round mag, and I can't get 10 rounds in it. You can get 10 rounds in it, but it's like wanting to pop out of the top. It's weird. And I've gone online, and so many people have mentioned that too, that they can't get 10 rounds in it. They can't even get it at all. They can't get the 10th round, or they can barely get it in. Not everybody, obviously, but so they're, I don't know. It's a design thing. It's really weird. I don't know why it want to have to, when you want to have to force people to squeeze that 10th round in there like that.
Is that rifle come in any other calibers? A smaller caliber?
Which one?
The one you're just talking about, the 10 round mag.
My Savage?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. I don't think they make them in like 223 or anything.
Yeah.
Accuracy International. No, wait. There are AI pattern 223 mags. It's just.
Well, I was wondering because like my Howa mag is listed for 270 or 30-06.
I think it's for they go mostly off like length of the cartridge because they'll do like if you look at Magpul's AI pattern mags, it's hey, new for this year, it's the long action or the long magnum action.
So they don't even make the rifle I have now. They changed it to the 110. I think they call it a 110 tactical. So 110 Scout, 110 Hunter, Long Range Hunter, Storm, left hand. Yeah. So this is the newer version of mine. It has the same bolt action and bolt, which I'm not a huge fan of the oversized bolt handle, the bolt knob. It's kind of weird. I don't really like it, to tell you the truth, but they changed some stuff. They have the stock a little bit different. I actually like the new stock over mine. Mine's a little more traditional. This has a little more of a pistol grippy kind of feel to it, look to it, which I think I would like better than mine. And then it looks like the same barrel. It has the fluted barrel. The MSRP is a lot higher than it was when I bought mine, but they don't do it in a 223. I wasn't sure if they did or not. I love that rifle. It's really nice. I enjoy it a lot. It's heavy as a son of a bitch. With the heavy barrel, and then the scope on it, and the mag in it, the 10-round mag in it. It's heavy as shit. It's definitely staying put when you're shooting from the. I mean, it's definitely not something you're going to be carrying around the woods. You know what I mean? Spec sheet. Let's see if they talk about the mags. If they still have them making the mags. Yep, detachable 10-round. Oh no, Magpul. Magpul's making the mags now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, what is AICS?
That's not International AI. Oh. Yeah, like
see.
So
is Accuracy? I didn't know Accuracy International is a Magpul company. Is that
no? It's
a
pattern. ACI is a pattern of magazine, like a Snag or
okay,
any of the other ones.
Okay. I thought that was the company. Okay. 308. I have a 24-inch. 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.5 PRC, 300 Win Mag, and the 6mm arc. 300 Win Mags. That's a cannon.
Mm-hmm.
They're all the same price. That's kind of neat. They don't change the price up at all. But the 308 Winchester 24-inch, 8.88, almost 9 pounds. The 300 Win Mags over 9 pounds without anything else on it. Cool. All right. All right. You guys got anything else to talk about? Anything else going on for not New Year's Eve, 4th of July? Anybody doing anything fun? Anybody cooking anything different? Or are you doing the same old, same old?
I'd say, like, which hot dogs would be the best to get?
The cheapest ones.
I like the Angus. The Angus hot dogs are good.
We usually end up getting bratwurst.
Yeah.
Brats.
Mm-hmm.
Brat.
Beer and a brat?
Maybe.
Pink says sometimes you just need to wiggle the cocker a little. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. All right, so we will call it a night then. Still got 16 people hanging out. Well, we're going to call it a night and get some sleep.
Mm-hmm.
What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's not the 1st, is it?
No, the 1st is like Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday or Friday, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
All right. So, you guys have anything to plugify, pluggerize? Foss, you got anything going on in your channel?
I guess I'll gonna do my chat Sunday morning, 1:00 Pacific, 4:00 metric, and probably talk about some shotguns. You know, if you're looking for your first shotgun.
That's cool.
Security 320.
And that's every other Sunday, so I'm only doing it twice a week, or twice a month. Other than that, probably take a nap when we're done here. Go make some nachos.
Nice.
Nachos.
Can't go wrong with that. Nachos.
Nachos.
Nachos. When it's nachos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens next.
George brought up this 320.
They got the one with the pistol grip.
Yeah, they changed the stocks on these. They're really weird looking.
They
Sounds like a bench press stock. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if you look at the one at the bottom, it's almost like they just, we're going to put a piece of steel right there so it doesn't fill in. Single shot.
Oof, look at that guy.
That one looks funny.
Yeah, look at that.
Turkey thumb hole.
What the hell? Wow.
That's a funny name for sure. Ghost ring sights. There you go. I got that one.
That's the newer model of what I have. Yeah, I have the older one. I'll tell you what's weird about mine is I have it rigged up. I put some. It has a sling through stock, almost like an old, Mauser or something. And nobody makes a freaking sling to fit that, So I actually put some paracord through the bottom and put a loop there, and so I can hang a sling on it if I want to. And it's fine. It works fine. It's it's kind of rigged up or whatever, but it's weird. Nobody I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that. Like they put that kind of stock on there with no sling loops and no sling points. They have a sling point up front, but not one in the back in the older ones. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's so weird. And it's because it's a plastic. Yeah, it has one in the front and one in the back. And because it's a plastic stock, you can't really just screw one in there. You'd have to do it differently or whatever. And I didn't really want to be drilling into the stock, So yeah, it was super weird, man. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, mine's like that one. It's just I just wish it would have had the Picatinny rail on top and the heat shield. Ah, man, I would have just loved that.
Yeah, the heat shields are nice. The heat shields look pretty cool. Yeah, I have the ghost ring sight in mine. It's the only thing I ever had a ghost ring sight in, and I really like it. It's really fast. Definitely good. Like if you're into home defense or whatever with a shotgun, the ghost ring sight's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty wild stock too.
Kind of Planet of the Apes stock.
Something weird. There's a turkey thumb hole, another one. Puppy dog.
Never left the puppy dog.
Puppy dog.
There are two types of people in this world. People who like puppy dogs, and those who are just evil people who need to be dead pretty quickly because you don't like puppy dogs.
Boy, that doesn't look like a shotgun, does it?
Those slug guns?
Yeah.
You know, they're just oversized bolt guns.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They used to actually be fairly inexpensive too, but then people found out how good they are, so price went up.
Yeah. I used to, one of my first hunting shotgun was a bolt action 410 from old ones, old Stevens probably, or something.
Glenfield or something like that, maybe.
Something, yeah, I don't know.
It's the ultimate flood gun.
Yeah, bolt action shotgun, almost. Other than a break action, break open, single shot break open. That's a pretty sharp looking shotgun, though. I'll tell you what. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I think we talked about that one night.
Competition.
Popped up. Yeah, $2,000. $2,000.
Oof.
Dang.
Renegade.
Yeah.
If I'm paying that much for a shotgun, it's going to be something other than the Stevens.
Yeah.
So how many rounds do you think that holds right there?
Probably 7, 8.
8. Yeah, I was going to say 8 or 9 maybe.
Yeah.
How long's the barrel?
Probably a 24-ish.
Full length at least.
26 maybe.
24-inch. 9 plus 1. Yep, 9.
Yeah, because the 20-inch Maverick 88s are 7 plus 1, I think.
That's a pretty cool shotgun, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, like we were talking earlier with the Smith & Wesson, it's like, even if you're a budget company, you want to, it's nice to have something fancy pants to show that you're not a joke,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Red and black is pretty sharp together. I'm not going to lie to it. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's good competition with colors.
Yeah. All right. Moo, George, Monkey Man, you guys have anything cool going on?
Nope.
No. Nothing exciting.
If you want to see barbecue and shenanigans, check out Guns and Barbecue channel Saturday nights around anywhere between 9:30 and 11 p.m.
Yeah, he was late this week, right?
Yeah, he was actually helping his buddy out.
Mm-hmm.
With some kind of a event that he had, he needed his help. So, yeah, but yeah, usually it's around 9:30.
It's a chat where they rub it raw.
Nobody beats barbecue sore meat.
The dry rub.
Also check out Hit or Miss Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock Central.
Ape will go through it, but Matt's on tomorrow, and I think so. He missed. They had some family stuff going on, so he missed a couple of shows recently. But I think he's back on tomorrow. I think.
Probably wasn't on last night.
So, Ape, if you want to take us out, go ahead, buddy.
Sure. Just let me whip this out. Ladies, gentlemen, and girls of all ages, thank you for watching Midnight Range TM's The Closer. This concludes our regular program, but we'll be back at roughly the same time next week. That is both a promise and a threat. Talking to you, Kevin. Taking the last goddamn cookie out of my lunch box. The Gun Channel's community Monday night programming lineup. 6 p.m. Eastern, Yankees doing his thing. Still, Hasty headlines.
Yeah, every day, man. That son of a bitch.
Yeah, hasty headlines may or may not. Depends on what Matt's going for. 8 p.m. Eastern. CloverTac might be doing something. HVS is MIA. 9 p.m. Eastern, it's Never Enough Ammo, aka Mr. Matt's Guns and Geek podcast, The Week in Geek. I'm assuming it's going to be Loki, maybe Bad Batch, and some other stuff. I have a feeling that something probably dropped this weekend that I haven't seen, but I really don't care. Hatfield is probably on the mend still, so check out GunTube.org as a free and unrestricted pro-2A video platform. If you like what you see, go over to Patreon and throw them a couple of papers, monies that can be exchanged for goods and services.
Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm. For cool and unique 2A swag, like pretty much any patch you see here, except for the Kool-Aid one, that's a no-no patch. Go over to gearwebsites.com. That's gearwebsites.com for cool and unique 2A swag. And remember, hot dog is a sandwich, Slim Jim is candy, and keep your guns earled and your chambers free of Uranus Fudge Factory fudge. That's no bueno. Those do not mix.
You guys look great in your profile pic, by the way.
What's that? Village People?
I lost my hat.
Which
No,
goddamn head was in it?
George, Moo, and Ape back in the day when they were young and looking good. It's before they started coming on this show. It ruined them.
No. We were ruined long before we came onto the show.
Those jeans aren't 44 waist.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The parties and everything were great, but you end up spending all your money on makeup and skin-tight leather jeans that don't fit week after week.
An antiviral
leather hat in the heat, in Texas heat.
Eee.
Did you show this to your kid yet?
Oh, yeah, I did. Foster's sure brave and beautiful.
I'm sure he liked it. All right. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out here, guys.
Good night,
and
guys.
We will see you later. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.